You
Hi.
should die, Jane.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
God, we're live. We're live.
Nice.
Look what you did,
Oh
Jay.
God, what a
Killed
start.
him.
Hi everybody. Welcome to episode 1 of Chatterbox. We're doing something different tonight. We're all on the stage again.
Yeah.
We're all together. Yeah, let me know if audio's alright. It's sort of been a touch and go set up tonight. These things usually are. But why is Jake's chin like that? Because
What do you mean? It looks normal.
That's
to
what
me.
That's what he
bone proportion is like in real life.
Someone said earlier he looks like a pug, and it made me.
He does look like a. I said that he does look like a pug.
Yeah. We are all
yeah.
yeah.
Cool. So we'll get started now. Chatterbox is a little show we put together where everybody puts together their slides over the past week or 2 weeks. Just presenting things that we want to talk about. This is episode 1, so it's going to be a bit scuffed, but I mean, you've already seen the first 30 seconds of this show.
really set the
5
tone.
seconds.
Yeah. So if you would like to join us, you can watch things we hate, maybe things we're passionate about, maybe things we want in the future. We'll see where the night takes us.
It's like never mind. I had an idea.
This is where you get the shit out. The episode 1's the where you get all the shit out.
Or we get the shit out. It's like
What
our
do you do?
passion topics or our topics that we can't get off of our mind or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just presenting something you guys can learn.
That's good too.
That's fine.
You guys learn.
Yeah. Consider this what's a pilot episode? Because I've already fucked everything up
Pilot.
at this point. May as well.
I think it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad.
We're doing it.
And we'll fix some of the
Don't
animations.
undersell.
Everyone's-
Matt. Wait, don't undersell.
I'm not underselling. I'm
Yeah.
I'm having a goofy fun time. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Yes.
Just little guys.
Just little guys.
Little guy.
Just a little guy.
Let's
Okay,
check out
these-
these angles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa. What?
Um,
Whoa.
So, welcome to
Hey,
our.
you got me smiling, Matt.
That's not a smile.
So
How I smile.
smile
This is
in
how you
reverse.
made me. You made me this way.
Yeah, Rita's always like that.
Yeah.
there's ghosts.
Okay.
The ghosts of my past.
So starting off tonight, is it Rita?
Yeah.
Rita.
Rita.
We
will
gonna
go
learn.
first. We're all gonna learn. So we'll
We're
all get
gonna
off
We
stage
gonna learn.
and give Rita the space she needs.
Okay. I'm sitting here because.
That was a walk rate, right? Just like ran towards
I guess I'll sit
I'm
here.
sorry, I didn't do it. I didn't do it professionally.
Oh,
Beautiful.
he looks scary on the camera.
I love the way you guys.
Oh my god!
Ah.
look
Sienna,
like-
don't stink. You
like-
can. That's fine.
That's staying
I
away.
was sitting at
Then
the
why
end
are you
because
all
I
the
am
way-
last.
Why are we
I
in such
thought we were
like
sitting
a-
in order of conversation?
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Especially-
about that.
I sat second.
What's up?
Why do I
Guys
look like
just
such a like?
chilling.
Especially me, I'm like in a fuck me pose. I'm just like
Oh my god, stop.
Because
Stop
I-
talking.
Because
fuck me.
I spent a total of 3
Oh,
hours.
no.
Everyone's legs are spread out. They're cats
Um,
facing the world.
All right.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Kitty cats.
Look at my jaunty arm as well. Just like my little. I think I've dislocated it.
You can move around
It's
that,
alright,
that'll
we'll
jiggle
just-
a bit. Okay.
Glad
so
you made it,
Fine.
Streamlabs.
Thank you,
1
Streamlabs.
second. House lights are going off.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
we're now
Oh.
watching-
Wow, wow, wow.
Actually,
Wow,
no.
wow, wow.
Let's give Rita the intro she deserves.
Alright, let's go, Rita.
Ooh.
Put it up. Put it up.
Put it up now.
Load.
Okay.
Just the first slide, I guess.
First slide. Okay. You can press K
Yeah.
to go to the next slide if you want to control, or I can control. It's up to you.
All right, K's the next one. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I just don't want to crash it. That's all.
Oh no, you're right.
All right, nice. All right, friends, we are gonna learn today. What are we gonna learn about? floating balls. Now, put your hand up if you know what you think that is. Come on.
I can't raise my hand.
I have no idea.
It's just super glued.
Oh my goodness.
Zan! What have you done to Zan? Oh my god, Zan!
What happened?
Taking a look at that.
What
hang on.
happened?
Holy fucking
I'm
shit!
so scared.
Zan!
I'm just not going to look in that direction.
Don't
Jesus.
go there.
Sitting there with my
Oh.
mouth open.
You got the
Oh,
fucking
whole
grudge in the
performance.
corner.
Okay. Sorry, Rita.
Creepy. It's
We'll-
okay.
we'll be-
All right. Well, anyone want to guess what we're learning today? Floating balls.
The sun.
I've got
Air
no
bud.
clue.
Yeah. You're getting hot. You're getting hot.
I'm pretty hot.
Yeah.
Planet.
What-
Juggling,
what's-
laying
yeah.
balls,
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
testicles.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And now.
Sorry.
Yes, you are all correct at once.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Let us begin. We are gonna start with. I wish I had like a little stick the teachers use so you can
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Wasp
Whose testicles float.
76B. Jesus Christ, Snox, shut up.
Yeah.
It is one of the most irradiated planets known, and if you don't know what that big word is, it means radiation.
Very nice.
So you know. I wish I could point, but it's right there in the middle.
It's pointing for you.
Wait, it's pointing. It's pointing.
Which one is
Yeah.
it pointing to?
Radiation.
Okay, I can't even
Radiation.
jump too. I can't jump either, so it's right there. That
Oh
big
my
word.
god.
Okay.
Next build
Anyway.
includes jumps. Thanks.
Only
Yeah.
one side is always facing the
Oops, I'm
sun, so
sorry.
it doesn't rotate. It's just got that one side that's always
Wow.
facing the sun.
That's cool.
So it gets up to whatever 4,352 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 2.4 degrees Celsius. 2,400. There it is. I don't know if that's what it actually looks like, but I got it from the NASA website right
So
there.
blame NASA.
Yeah.
Just
a-
Look at
Just
you
an
citing
orange.
sources.
Just
I
an
love
orange.
that.
Wow, these pictures really get downgraded.
Yeah. Unity does a number
Bad.
on these. I should have turned compression off. Sorry.
It's alright.
All right, our next planet. It's another wasp. Wasp 193b. All right, does anyone know about this planet? The
No.
second
Oh, no,
lightest
ma'am.
exoplanet ever found. Apparently super fluffy giant planet with a density similar to cotton candy.
Question.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is exoplanet?
Girl,
Yeah,
what does
a
that
planet-
mean?
a planet that's not in our solar
Daddy, chill.
system. That's what it means.
Question. Can
Yeah.
we eat it?
I don't think so. I think you'll get radiation
die.
poisoning.
Question.
Yeah.
Was that last planet? You said the sun it doesn't rotate. Does that mean one side is always daytime? Is that
Yep,
what that
and
means?
one side is always night. Yep.
Wow. Fuck.
Ooh.
Wow.
Which side would you live on, Rita?
Probably the colder side, so you don't burn up. Did you guys not see how hot it was?
Well, would you
Were
freeze
you
to
not
death?
listening?
Did you freeze to death though? Does it get
Listen.
really
Well,
cold?
we know who's not paying attention.
Look at the numbers. Scorching temperatures of 4,352 degrees, and you're asking me which side do I want to live on?
Yes,
Jake.
Zan. No, Zan asked the
Oh, that's
question.
Zan.
Zan's the bad student. I'm good.
Listen, listen. Anyway,
Question.
yeah, it kind of looks like the
Why
planet.
can't we
before.
eat irradiated floating balls? Why can't
I-
we shove irradiated floating balls in our mouths?
Oh my god.
I mean, a jawbreaker is probably the most similar thing you could put in
Yeah.
your mouth.
Yeah.
So
Don't
just do that
choke.
instead.
Don't choke.
Our next planet, another wasp. Wasp dash 107. Also, one of the lowest density planets known. Akin to a toasted
Jawbreaker?
marshmallow.
I barely know her.
Oh my god.
Phew.
Okay, stop.
Larry refunded everyone's points.
We're in trouble.
So,
Hey, Bentley.
a
Hey,
puffy
Larry.
planet. That's what it's known for, being a puffy planet?
I have a genuine question. How do they know the consistency of the planet?
No, ask NASA. I don't
Okay.
know.
Actually, I
That's a
no,
good
I'm looking at
answer.
it. Actually.
I'm gonna
You
start
think I'm
saying
gonna
that.
double check my sighting?
They wait for the
Sorry.
planet to go in front of the sun, and then they measure the light, and then they can make assumptions about what the planet's made of.
Like what the
Ah, that's
how it
cool.
travels through.
Yeah.
With the...
Oh, how the
very
light reacts to
scientific.
the shadow of the planet.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
okay.
this
Yeah.
isn't my present. Sorry.
I mean, it's pretty cool that it's puffy, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. But there you go, you learn something new all the time. Alright, what's that planet?
Voltor.
Voltor.
It's not a
Ditto.
planet.
It's Ditto.
This one's
Electro.
easy. This one's
It's
easy. Come on.
Hadouken.
Earth.
Okay, Earth's a good guess.
Pluto.
Anyone
Mars.
else have a guess? Yeah.
Uranus.
Yeah. It is. It's Kepler 453.
Oh.
Damn.
Kepler.
I knew it.
Close.
Uranus.
We were close.
Uranus.
Why can't he say it?
Why don't
know how
you
to
both
say it.
guess Uranus?
Uranus.
Back to learning. We've got HD 1897333B.
Wait, she's not gonna
Zes
explain
ernst
Kepler.
aus an Ise Uranus.
I don't fucking know anything about Kepler. I know it's probably the closest to like Earth. Right, this planet's atmosphere is scorching with a temperature over 1,000 degrees Celsius. And guess what? It rains glass sideways
Wow.
Okay, I don't know how they know
Every-
that.
All day.
Sideways.
in a howling
Okay.
7,000 kilometer per hour winds.
That's
In
cool.
brackets, what the fuck? So yeah,
Wanna get
that's
shredded.
also from NASA. So if you guys want to second guess it, you can go straight to the source. Okay,
I'm
Okay.
gonna second guess it.
Okay.
you're gonna
I
second
wonder
guess.
how they do
Yeah.
know it.
Matt's a skeptic of HD.
You like my,
1897333.
I think
Rita, you're like my science teacher who told me that we never landed on the moon.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
didn't.
getting those vibes from
Fucking
you.
science. Said that.
that's crazy. Did they really say that?
She was like, how like we've never landed there. Like, how come we haven't gone back? And I'm like, excuse me.
That's crazy.
She's onto something.
Yeah.
All right, Tress or TRES.
The
2B.
moon landing was fucking fake. Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, upcoming movie.
David
All
Spielberg.
right. So a gas giant that reflects less than 1% of the sunlight falling onto it, making it darker than any planet or moon seen up to now. As you can
That's
see,
cool.
you could barely see the fucking thing. Look at it.
It looks dope.
Is that an artist rendition or is that a picture?
I told you everything I got is from NASA, so take it up with them. All right, some dude named David Kipping said it's darker than the blackest lump of coal, than dark acrylic paint you might paint with. It's bizarre how this huge planet became so absorbent of all the light that hits it. Another dude named David said it's so hot that it emits a faint red glow.
Would you say Davids are naturally drawn to this planet?
Yeah, maybe it's a David planet.
Why wasn't it called David then?
You rename it to David.
They should have named it David.
David 2B.
Our next planet. Well, not
David
really a
absorbing planet.
Ceres or Keris or whatever you want to pronounce it. Has anyone heard of this one?
I feel like I have.
Yes,
Is it a
I
moon?
think
No,
so.
First member of the asteroid belt to be discovered. Was called an asteroid for many years, but then got upgraded to
Oh, it's in our solar
I
system.
don't know.
It's in our solar system.
Well, well, yeah, it is, but it's in our asteroid belt.
yeah.
But in our solar system, yeah. So now it's a dwarf planet. It's a little boy. It has
Is that
water.
because more meteors just start smashing against themselves?
Yeah, that's why no one wants to go to it.
That's
why.
I don't know.
The thing is, like, it doesn't have that protection Earth has around it. I forgot what it's called, where it like projects things from like getting close to it. There's just things just smash into it. So yeah, sure, it has water. It might be livable, but you don't really want to be on a planet that's getting attention. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Anyway, which planet does this surface belong to?
Minecraft.
Can't show that. You got
That is
got-
the
Image is
moon
more pixelated than
from Majora's Mask.
Venus.
Venus, yeah. Anyone else have a guess?
Take me to your
Hang on,
planet. Jupiter.
Wasp 62A.
Could be a wasp.
It's David.
Alright, it's David.
Gaga diva won't resist your.
Kakadiva. Alright, trick question. It's Leon Kennedy.
Oh my god.
What was that his jacket?
Yes, you
Part of
guys
that
should have
was-
known.
Those
You guys
close
should have
with
known.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Planet. Leon Kennedy's
good.
planet. That was good. That was
Anyway,
good.
next one. I don't know
Very
how to
good.
pronounce that. Someone pronounce it for me.
Formia?
What did you call me?
Formia?
I don't know. Anybody else have any guesses?
Homia.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Snox
Not
always
like
says it
that.
worse.
Well, anyway. It's oval shaped, so that's fun. Look at it.
Yep.
It spins really fast, so that's probably why it gets its oval
It's like
shape.
it is
Well,
like a football.
yeah, that's why I put that there. So it's spinning.
Looks
It's just
so
constantly
badly photoshopped.
Excuse me. Anyone
Oh.
want to pronounce that word?
Umuyamuya.
Yeah, good job.
Sorry,
Oh mama.
Do you know this one, Matt?
I do know this one. Aliens.
Yeah. Yes.
Alien.
So first confirmed object from another star to visit our solar system.
Rita, I can't help but notice you had
Mama.
another name for it written on that slide.
Which slide?
This one here. Didn't you write something down next to it? Is this your name for it?
Yeah.
Oh, floating. Oh, sorry. let me zoom
Floating.
in. Turd.
But anyway, no one really knows where it came from or what it's made from made of. What do you guys think?
Wait, how do we not know what it's made of? But we knew the other planet's a marshmallow. Like
What is this
Infinity.
relation with aliens?
All right. Do you?
Well,
No, this is
came-
Rita's presentation. I'll let.
No,
Sorry.
go on. Share
Wait,
your
no.
thoughts.
Did you have thoughts about this?
Country
Well,
rock.
it is. Well, it isn't from our solar system, so
It's the first.
I don't even
object
know.
We've
Yeah, from
detected
another star.
outside. Yeah, and also it's got a weird shape, and everyone's like, it's a
Oh.
ship.
Well, they don't know if
Looks like
this
a
is what it
rock.
actually looks like. They think it's more of a disc.
Oh,
even more ship.
Yeah,
Even
more
more
ship-like.
ship.
Welcome to the chaos. Morgan Zephyr 999.
welcome.
Hi,
Oh,
Morgan.
wow.
What's wrong with Snox today?
Nox is spicy.
Good
What's
luck at
this
work.
question? Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, yeah, aliens. And that's it. Thanks for
Yay!
learning.
Yay! Clap, clap, clap,
Planet
clap,
was
clap,
your
clap.
favorite.
I liked the football shaped one.
I like
It's
what?
constantly spinning.
And the one that has glass raining sideways. That's cool.
Oh, that one was cool.
Yeah.
Clap, 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 clap,
Oh
clap,
boy.
clap, 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 clap.
Thank
clap,
you for
clap, clap,
listening.
clap,
and
clap,
learning.
clap,
Thank
clap,
you, Rita.
clap, clap, clap,
I'll go sit
clap,
down.
clap, 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 clap,
Oh my
clap,
God.
Jesus
clap, clap.
Christ!
I'll go sit down.
I liked
Can't
Leon
sit down.
Kennedy.
Leo.
Stop.
Hey, no, Rita,
Too late.
I will
Drink
say
your
genuinely, it
water.
reminds me when I was like in primary and like getting like astrological books off the shelf and stuff like that, and like looking at all the planets.
It
Astrological.
reminded me of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Mm,
I just it's
Well, I
cool.
almost put the planet that has the two suns, like from Star Wars.
Oh.
Tatooine.
oh.
Mm.
Kepler
Well, we
22b.
actually have a planet that has two suns, yeah.
Wow, that's cool. There's a few, right, with like multiple suns.
I think Leon
Well, no,
Kennedy
just
is
they'll
so
come
stimky. Sniff, sneef, snoof. That Kennedy stink. I love space. Tituine.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Fucking
fuck.
Christ.
Oh my god.
Fucking losing it.
Oh god.
All right,
Um,
who's next?
I'm really happy that everybody's. I love the audience participation. Before we move on to the next one, I just want to make sure no, it's fine. Sorry, I'm getting my,
Okay.
I'm getting my footing on this. We're cool for questions mid.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask that as well.
We like it.
How
Yeah,
does
it's
everyone
good.
feel?
Yeah,
I
That's
don't
okay.
mind for me as
Fine.
well.
I liked it.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Were you cool with that, Rita?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
up next, who is it? Anne?
It was
let me
Annie.
figure out how to get out of this chair.
Okay, I also need to alert the audience. The arms are gonna be a bit messed up when everybody gets up.
Oh really? Are they? Okay.
Yes,
that's okay.
you're riding a bike.
If you want, Anne, the way to reset it is to change your character, but don't do it on the stage, otherwise we're gonna get floating clothes happening.
I think
again.
it's alright for the hands
That's
to be
okay.
like that.
Okay.
That's alright.
Just gotta deal with
Hang on.
it.
It's your
Anne's like mid
moving with
floss.
purpose.
Oh, and
Do the
move left and
floss.
right really fast. Oh no.
That's not working?
not really. Not really
If
the
you-
desired effect.
Remember to go. You can
Wait,
go
what
observer
does that
mode
look
in
like?
Tilda. If you go observer mode in Tilda, you can do it.
Well, for me, it looks like my arms are normal. So. It
Oh,
doesn't-
really? Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello.
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 I am.
Before I get right into it, I'm gonna show you some pictures, and you're gonna tell me what you think you see
Hi,
in these
Diva.
pictures. Oh Jesus Christ!
Is this
I
like a
see-
Rorschach test?
I see letters.
I
No, it's just pictures, and you just tell me what you can see, what you think
Oh,
you see.
is this a therapist session?
No.
wait. Have we seen?
Yes, yes, it is. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, doggo.
a
A
dog.
Ah,
Little
that's
doggo.
cool.
It's very cute.
What is
Okay,
it
what about
actually though?
It's,
A mean
Uh,
man.
Like a fungus.
Oh no.
Man,
We're all gonna
squinting.
get diagnosed with gay. A fungus.
a fungus.
Among
Like a
Us.
fungus.
Yeah, if you need to go back in, you can press J. It shouldn't crash anything.
Oh, I'm too scared to.
Okay,
It's
okay.
okay. We don't need to. All right. So,
A mean man.
I mean, man.
That is a
Squinting
face.
yeah.
car
Absolutely.
eyes. Yeah.
A conniving man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, what about this one?
Oh,
Alien.
Oh.
The xenomorph.
Yeah.
that one's
I
more
picked this one
subtle.
for you, Ray. I knew you would be the first one to pick to get it. All right,
Oh.
and the last one.
Holy shit.
Hitler.
Jesus.
And-
Oh my
Hey,
god!
don't say that on stream.
Oh my god!
What? It's what I saw.
What the?
Maybe
Wait,
we
my
need a
first
therapy
thought was
session.
like, wait, what did you got? What does everyone
Remove him immediately.
He's got a little
Housemate.
mustache.
Who's the guy?
Not
in,
every
Not
man with a
everyone.
mustache.
He looks like the we work hard, we play hard guy.
Work hard, play
A mustache
hard.
is too small.
We work hard, play hard.
he looks like
Alright,
My
Charlie
first thought
Chaplin.
was Minecraft Villager.
Oh,
Oh.
Frida Kahlo.
I thought Ron from Parks and Rec.
Oh my god, yeah!
Cute.
That's true. All right, we all had different answers. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. This Shut the fuck. Except for I don't like your answer.
I
Roger.
don't, yeah.
Oh
now
my
I feel
God.
like I had the wrong one. You said there were no
You
wrong
said
answers.
There are no
what
wrong
came to your
answers.
mind.
I
It's
think
okay.
y'all are fucking weird. It's a house.
Well, yeah, it is a house. It is a house. So
Oh my
this
gosh.
phenomenon of seeing familiar like shapes and stuff from like ordinary objects is called. Oh fuck! Wait, that shit. There's one more.
Wait, no, but
Okay,
Anne,
what do you
that-
see in this one?
I don't see anything here.
That one's I can see
Elephant.
elephants.
It's an elephant.
And that
I
house
see it
didn't-
now.
I
took
don't
me a
see an
while.
elephant.
Except it's just nature. It's a rock.
It
It's
took
just
me
a
while.
rock. I don't see
Everyone,
no
did
damn
that
elephant.
house have a nose though?
Yeah.
Before? It like had a nose, so we're not seeing face. Like it was designed to look
Seeing
like
faces is called an elephant rock.
No. It's called Pareidolia.
Oh yeah.
Pareidolia.
Hey.
I went like really far in a deep dive of reading scientific papers, and it hurt my brain.
We're all learning today.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The olive, man.
olive.
That's
Yeah. So pareidolia is defined as the perception of a recognizable image or a meaningful pattern where none exists or is intended, or is a tendency to interpret a vague stimulus as something known to the observer.
Beautiful.
It also includes auditory pareidolia, which is like hearing
Oh.
familiar
Oh,
sounds in
wow. I
that's
didn't know that was a thing.
scary.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Are you considered normal if you have this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It is normal.
Rita's just double checking.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
not
normal.
considered normal if you don't have this? Is this a normal thing? Should we have this? Is this human nature?
Yes.
Okay,
isn't
so if
really a
someone doesn't
confirmed,
have it,
like-
what do you call them?
What do
Are
you
they
mean?
not human?
Are you okay? With
What?
If someone doesn't have, what is it called? Pareidolia.
Pareidolia.
Is it pareidolia? Is it
Philadelphia.
normal?
Yeah, that's normal too.
Okay.
It's very like there's a lot of factors involved with like
Who thinks Rita is an alien? Show of hands.
We can't put our hands up.
Raise
Can't
his
raise.
hand.
Yeah, I
See,
can't
I'm
raise my
a
hand.
Duck.
I'll
think
raise
that's
my.
weird.
I'll raise my jaw. Ah!
Oh my god,
Oh my
don't do that.
gosh.
Alright. Yeah, so it is normal. There isn't really a confirmed reason as to why it occurs, but there are like a bunch of theories out there. It is influenced by people's memory, so like
Are
pattern
people from
recognition.
Philadelphia normal?
Pattern recognition is like
I
a
don't
normal
think so.
part of pareidolia. So that involves like your brain like
Jeez.
retrieving information like stored in your memory and then just matching it with like what you see or hear. Which is why like my first thought when I looked at that house picture was Minecraft villager, but if someone who hadn't played Minecraft looked at it, they'd just be like, it's a fucking house. Like they wouldn't see what I see. You get it?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
You know how there's a phenomenon where people who are more lonely like talk to themselves? Is it people who are more lonely more prone to finding these shapes, or is it just like the same for each person?
Like wait, what? People who are more lonely?
Yeah, I was just wondering if any of
Uh,
your research was like talking about like the subjects, like if like people more isolated, do they see more faces or something like that, or do people who see more faces?
More isolated? I don't know about that, but I do have like some other stuff from like individuality and like how common it would be for like different people in more slides.
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
Nice.
The most common form is face pareidolia, which is like when you see faces and stuff. But yeah.
Oh, that's upsetting.
I like that.
That's cool. I like it.
One of the theories behind it is evolution. So they hypothesize, some people hypothesize that it's like a skill that like helps us detect
Skill
like,
issue.
threats in the environment.
Is this
So,
like
like,
an uncanny valley thing that all humans have?
Kind of. Like an example would be like seeing like a deadly animal hidden in the bush. Like the logic there is that it would be more beneficial if say you thought you saw a threat instead of like rather than you not seeing anything at all.
Hyper alert in a way.
Yeah.
So literally, whoever doesn't have pareidolia is a skill. It's a skill issue.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Rita's making claims.
Rita's trying to like assert her assumption on.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Oh my god. Okay.
That-
there
no.
have been a few there
That's
have
a
been a few
ghost.
studies that show that infants can experience face pareidolia. There was one that I read that showed that like infants as young as like 8 months experienced face pareidolia when they like played sound while showing a picture to them.
Oh.
So like when the sound was played, the infants looked longer at the implied like mouth part of the picture,
Oh.
which was kind of
That's
cool.
Is that the
and-
Virgin Mary toast?
Yeah, it is. So
Do you know how
religious
much it sold for?
Yeah,
How much was it?
28,000.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piece of toast.
How do they preserve that? So it
I
doesn't
don't
mold?
know. I don't know
Freeze it?
how
Virgin
they.
Jake LMO.
What the fuck?
He's
Yeah.
just bones.
Religious and
bones.
paranormal believers would be like more likely to experience it because they would like interpret it as like something meaningful, like a message from God or a ghost.
I don't
That
see
was like a
the
fucking
Or-
ghost. You don't see that?
kind
It looks
of
like a guy
mean,
running
it's-
towards us.
running.
Oh, is that what it looks like to you
I
I
guys?
don't
see the
see
face.
it fully.
I don't see
Like
the
he's
body.
see the
reaching out.
face.
His hand is reaching out towards us.
Really?
It's
It's
What?
funny how Ray sees it more because Ray's the one more scared to go.
Right.
I could literally see. I could see the face, the torso, the legs, and the hand reaching
What?
out.
I just see a
Oh my
face.
God.
I can see
Maybe
his
a
face.
face.
Wait, you can't see that?
I don't
No.
see the hand reaching out, but I see the torso and the
I think I
legs.
see his
yeah, I
face.
see the head and the
And the
torso.
face.
It
but-
just looks like a skeleton standing
He's got
there.
like
That's
a-
what it
It's
looks
like
a dark nose, right?
Yeah, I see a
yeah,
dark,
dark
nose. That's all I
nose.
see.
But if you look like near the window side of the circle, you can see like kind of like a hand kind of reaching.
Oh, I
It's
can't
like-
Is
see
that
it.
what you think?
Oh, I see what you're seeing.
Towards the window side of the body where the hand would be. The hand.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I still can't
Oh,
see
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hello can see it. Hello can see it all apparently too.
yeah. I can see it now.
We should do a ghost
Yeah,
episode.
this
Sorry,
we should.
do a ghost
Yes,
episode.
yes,
paranormal episode.
yes. Paranormal episode. Yeah. So this grilled cheese sandwich, this lady made it and thought that she saw the Virgin Mary on it, so she put it up for sale. I think on eBay, and also marketed it as having like mystical powers. So
Wow.
sold for like $28,000. I think.
I
US.
really don't see it. I'm religious and
I
I,
see
don't
Mary.
see that.
I see
I see
like-
the I see the
Everyone
face.
shut the fuck up. V. G is here.
Hey, let's
See
go.
what? Oh my god.
Yeah, I see
Maybe.
Marilyn
Oh, yeah,
or like
I see
Madonna or
that.
something.
I see
Okay.
Madonna.
No, Ray,
You're right.
that's the Madonna. Okay.
I know.
The-
Me when I don't take a nap, and my grilled cheese gives birth to God's son.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jesus.
Some people also use auditory pareidolia to explain EVPs of ghosts and stuff. which-
Oh, that's a great example. Like
Yeah.
when they're listening to like the talk boxes, right?
yeah,
like
yeah,
the,
yeah. And like they're
They
listening
think
to
it
static
says
and then all of a sudden
something?
they hear like voices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, 101 band, welcome aboard!
Hey,
Oh
chill
my
out.
god, hello.
Alright.
Welcome
So
back.
loud.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
So,
All right. There is also like a link to art and creativity. So highly creative individuals have been reported to have more pareidotic experiences, and
Oh.
several artists have also used pareidolia as a method of like gaining inspiration for artworks, but also as like techniques to create art. So like automatic drawing, where you like just draw freely without thought, and then at the end you interpret it however you see it.
oh, that's cool.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a skill issue.
On the left.
It's a skill issue.
That all of these paintings look like skill issues.
oh
Oh my god. I like the one on the left, kind of.
And the left is pretty cool.
Left is pretty cool.
They all
That's
kind of like
cool.
look like labias all together mashed up.
What?
Man, you got a different kind of pareidolia.
And what's the word for that?
Yeah.
My god.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I don't know how to
The
respond to
word
what
is
Rita
Gaibo.
said. What?
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say
Snock's
that.
not pronouncing it properly.
Whoa, why is my head
Sorry.
doing that?
In a more, I guess, clinical or like setting, It's reported that people with like neurodegenerative conditions like Parkinson's and dementia experience more pareidolia. And also schizophrenic patients and
Oh.
people with
So we're all fucked.
and also people with REM sleep behavior disorder, which is
Oh.
when you physically or vocally act out your dreams during REM sleep. So like
Oh.
those people
Mm.
tend to be more susceptible to like seeing or hearing things that might not necessarily be there
Mm.
in the
That
Interesting.
both look like the Mothman.
The top
yeah.
one
This
looks
is
like to
the
me.
Rorschach test.
The top one looks like a mantis with your little arms coming out, like he's about to
Mm.
like
Oh
stab down.
yeah.
Chicken wings.
Mine.
Chicken wings.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's-
chicken
yeah.
wings.
Top
as
one has an
well.
ass.
Top one looks like like a moth on the bottom, but then the two sides are like two black cats stretching,
Mm.
Yeah, I can
or
see
like
that.
sideways.
I see like a cicada in the bottom one with its wings out.
That's
I thought
The
it-
bottom one,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
The bottom one looks like two Eevees. Like, you know.
There's
yeah.
boobies on the right.
Eevees. Oh my god, it kind of does. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Eevees.
Yeah. Yeah. The Rorschach test relies on like the principles of pareidolia, but some people say it's like a bullshit method of testing.
It's like outdated.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's
It
fun.
is fun. Though.
It is fun. It is fun. This is a random study that I found, but I thought it was really funny. So in this, like they basically did like a questionnaire on like a range of people and like just the general population. And they basically showed like a bunch of pictures to them at like three different time points, like 6, 12, and then like 2 a.m. And then they just asked for like what they thought if they saw a face and how they felt about it. But it was like specific to like just face pareidolia in like man-made objects and buildings and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, they found from this that like people under 40 and females were more likely to see faces, which also coincides with like other research that shows that women are more prone to men than seeing faces, whereas
that-
there aren't any.
The threat detection thing.
Yeah, like a danger
Yeah.
response
Yeah.
thing.
That's sad.
Stranger
It
danger.
is sad.
But also in particular, postpartum women have
Oh.
experienced more face pareidolia as well.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah, most participants could identify faces at like 6 a.m. and 2 a.m., but not so much
Oh,
at the midday mark.
So we're all mothers.
Yes, we are. And most of the participants felt scared or creeped out looking at them at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I
Which is
would
kind
too.
of funny. Well, I'm gonna show some pictures, and
I think it
it's kind of
depends on the
funny
state.
because they don't look scary. They look funny, but I'll show you soon.
Be the laundry on my chair.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then they also found that smokers, heavy drinkers, and long-term medicine users were more sensitive, like meaning their reactions, like they were more likely to be like happy or scared rather than neutral.
You know, like when you play a video game for a really long time and you close your eyes and it's like late at night and you start seeing like
Yeah.
things from the game. Like I remember when we were like playing Minecraft like every single day for a long time. I would like close my eyes and the wall would look like Minecraft dirt. Like and then
That's
and
called,
then-
that's the Tetris effect there.
Oh, it is.
and
yeah.
then Zan used to see the fucking like don't starve little monster things. Do you
Oh
remember
my
that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
my
god, I feel like
God.
when I'm tired, I feel like I see them anyway. Like just like shadows, like a lot of shadows.
I get it more with strategy games. I'll start seeing like because I feel like you look at that one board for strategy games for so long, it kind of cements into your brain a bit longer. You know what I mean? More than other
Yeah.
games.
I'd get Age of Empires visions when I close my eyes if I played too long.
Yes,
I-
I used to do that too.
I also heard like the villagers in like my day-to-day life. I'd hear like the
Ooh, better.
wood chopping.
better.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, ooh, better. Yeah. Anyway,
That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. This is one of the pictures. So
So happy.
yeah,
Happy.
This would make me feel good. I don't know why people would feel bad
Scary.
about this.
Why did
yeah.
people say
thought it was
scary?
scary at 2 a.m. I don't know
Sinister.
why. I like this one though. And then this
I don't
one,
like
they
that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
I don't like that one either.
The mouth, he's like,
Is this Bob Tub while you're in the fucking tub? It's looking at you like that.
Oh,
It looks
bless.
like,
He looks like the
Fred
main
Huggy
character
scared.
from Robot.
oh my
Yes,
god!
he does. He
Oh
does.
yeah.
Wow.
The
that
red
movie-
guy.
When, no, the blue guy is the main one, right?
He
Yeah,
looks
the
like the
blue.
red one though.
The red one's
Who's
wasn't
that
that Robin Williams? Wasn't he the red
That's
guy?
the red one. Yeah. I don't know who the blue
Yeah,
one
he
is.
was the red one. Ewan McGregor, right?
Really?
Oh my god, was it?
How do you remember
Was
this?
it?
Yeah,
This
I don't
movie
remember.
was so obscure.
That
I'm
was like
surprised.
a knee-jerk reaction. It might not be Ewan McGregor, but maybe it is.
Yeah, but it does. But then you look at the mouth of that thing, and it looks like it's gonna suck your soul out for your asshole.
Ew, what?
I mean, it does have the brown excess
Yeah.
on its lips.
Oh my god.
my
Okay,
God.
I'm moving on. That one.
That one's upsetting too.
got
Actually,
teeth.
I don't like
That
that
one's
one.
upsetting? Why is that upsetting?
The eyes.
People thought it was a fierce face.
It looks like it's
Jeez.
seen something.
Fierce? It looks
It's
dumb.
like it looks like it's
sucking.
looking to your left, and it's like you're about to get fucking
Full
shanked.
vibe.
Old vibe. Yeah, it looks like an owl. I like that
Mm.
one.
Oh, it's pogging.
How
It's
about this
pogging. Sorry.
What the hell is this?
Oh, I see it. It looks
Oh, I
buff.
see.
I
It's
don't see
Batman.
anything.
It's a
What?
chicken.
I
I'm
don't
gonna be
see
honest.
it.
I don't see anything. In
I
this.
see
Really?
potentially maybe two guys high fiving, but I don't. That's all
No,
I
that's
see.
Batman.
I don't
maybe
see
a-
anything. It's
I
just
see
a
a
bunch
dog.
of waves.
Look, he's got the ears.
I can see abs and nipples and a big mouth.
Oh my
What?
god. What?
Nipples. I can see the nipples
Big
actually.
droopy boobs.
Yeah, can
Wait,
you
I
see
might
the
be able to
nipples?
see
You know
nipples.
what?
Okay,
It
I
looks
see
like the
nipples
brood
now.
mother.
Ew.
Looks like melted Batman. Who's
That's
the brood mother?
crazy.
It's the
Oh.
Dragon Age
That's
villain.
Big
I
titty.
don't know
Big
if I had
titty.
any more pictures. Okay, in conclusion,
Oh,
Parajolia
gosh.
is cool. This presentation was an excuse to show funny pictures. My brain got fried doing research. I hope you enjoyed.
Did you,
Here's more
did,
pictures.
Oh no.
did you see more or less faces after doing this research?
The same.
Oh, have you
Same.
ever played the game The Witness?
No,
That game
what's
uses
that?
circles. It's really, I think you'd like it. It uses circles and lines a lot. And the creator of that said afterwards he started seeing circles everywhere in real life. Like the actual, like he started seeing everything connected, and it really freaked him out. So I was wondering if it would give you the same effect. Like you're like, this face is all around me right now.
I mean, I always like every time I'm on the road, I look at the cars and I'm like, that's a face. That's a face right there.
That's
Yeah.
deliberate, I reckon, to sell more cars. Put a human in it.
I'll show you this one. I like this one.
Buttholes!
That's a butthole.
That's
What's the one on the
yeah.
left? I don't see it.
I don't know what the left
Between
one
them
is.
cheeks.
The devil. Can't you see it? That's
No.
the devil.
It's the devil.
It's the devil?
Wait, wait.
It's-
I don't
it's-
see...
What?
What?
Oh,
I
I
see
see
half
it. It's
the
got a
faces.
mouth.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Where's
like
the
an
mouth?
eye and
It's-
a-
Looks
Where's
like a
the mouth?
gargoyle, like a gargoyle thing,
It's like a
right?
guy getting
Where's the
stabbed
mouth?
by a stalagmite.
It's sad, Santa.
The mouth
the
is
eye.
center, bottom, third. It's like the hole in the
I
cake.
wish I could point.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Oh,
at
he's got
eye
his
level.
tongue
with Dan.
out.
okay.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
it is,
mouth.
yeah.
That's the mouth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Just
think
kind
I
of looks
see it.
like
Yeah.
taking it up the ass, kind of.
Oh my.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I think I have like one more page of this, and then that's it.
Seagulls
like this
stuck in
one.
wood.
What's a little... I don't see the one on the right.
It's like the earth.
Well, it's like a little fighting robot.
Oh my god, there's a cat
Oh.
on the right.
Yeah, I saw a
Oh, it's a
cat.
cat holding a little bird or a
Cat.
frog.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yeah. It's very
Cute.
blurry though. In like,
Why don't I see
Oh,
that?
is it? Okay.
look, the
Is it a
blues.
kitty?
The
it's
blues
like,
are all.
it's like a side profile.
Oh, the blue
cat.
is the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see the cat now.
I like
There's
this
a
one
little
'cause it's like a guy with his hands up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Goodbye.
robot that's about to
Yeah, what
It's-
is it supposed to
catch your
be?
teens.
Is it like
That's what I just
Thai?
see it as.
Yeah, what is it meant to be?
It could be a
It
language.
says pull, but like
I
It's like
actually
a
don't know.
handle.
Doorknob?
I don't know.
Tie kind of looks like that,
Interesting.
right?
There is also a face if you look at
Different language.
the little lock thing down the bottom.
Yeah,
It looks
down
like a
there, the
happy
face.
face. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like a bird.
Face.
Just like a little beak.
Oh, it is Thai? Okay, thanks, V.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
Oh, the
for
potatoes
Thank
face.
you.
for listening.
Ray, did you edit it to look
Yeah,
like
Ray
that?
did this.
Yeah, I did.
Ray.
Anne's like, I'm talking about this. And then I was like, I edited it.
Very cute. Clap, clap.
Claps.
Yeah, that's so good,
Clap,
man.
clap, clap.
I love how
Thank you, Anne.
went how deep into it you went, like real deep dive. That's cool.
Yeah, and then I didn't know how to wrap it up because my brain was dead, so I just
Clamp, clamp.
I hope you learned something.
Thank you.
You
Yes,
did.
yes, it was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Thank you.
And you forgot to mention the really great song from Call of Duty Zombies called Paradolia. That's what I'm upset you didn't mention that. So,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
not okay.
I'm gonna put that
Okay.
I
in
don't know. I don't know what
into
that
as a
is.
request for future.
Okay.
Feedback.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright,
Next
I'll
time,
make note-
play
I'll
a
make
full
note of that
MP3 of
next-
that. Yeah.
Okay, next presentation I'll do that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the presentation.
It's just a song, that's it.
When does
think it's
Paradolia
my go next.
and a face start? Because
Oh, wait.
technically, are all our avatars just Paradolia because they're not real people?
I think it's got to be something not intended to look like. a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
person.
Okay. Okay.
Getting deep, man. I like
sorry.
it.
Whoa!
We're only 2 presentations.
Thank
Whoa.
you, Snox. Ray,
that
if you don't
sounds
like
weird.
that pose, you can go back to hands up
You gotta
by
fix your posture.
changing avatar, but you have to get off
I do
stage
need to
before you
fix
do
my
it.
posture.
Posture check.
Yeah,
I'm
don't,
just gonna
don't
fix.
change.
Is that my posture better?
No.
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 I don't know how to fix
Now,
it.
yeah, now,
Yeah,
camera
no.
angle.
Oh,
No, you're still
not gone
hunching,
too
still
far
hunching.
forward. No, better.
I recommend
I don't know why I hunch.
hunch down and then
You can
calibrate
recalibrate.
and then sit
Oh,
up
okay.
straight. Yeah.
You did her
Yeah,
dirty with
oh.
that.
Oh.
Camera angle.
Now you're like really too
I feel
far
like I'm
back.
still doing it.
Oh my god.
So you want to compensate in the opposite direction before you calibrate, and
Okay,
then
I'm going. So go back or forward?
go back and down.
Back and down.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Hold on.
calibrate. And now sit
How's
up
this?
straight.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not right.
I don't know what's happening.
Is your phone
Is
sideways?
it bad
by the way,
still?
raise your phone sideways.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I accidentally fucked up the tracking. You have to put your phone sideways with the camera on the right side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
My
Is it?
camera's on my left.
But my phone's charging. Is it bad if it stays like this? Do I look okay at the moment? I think I look okay at the moment,
You're
right?
like, yeah, okay.
That's
You're
okay
okay.
right
Yeah,
now.
you're
Okay.
alright.
Okay.
You look like
I mean-
you're like 2 seconds away from snapping in half, but
No one's gonna look
Alright,
at
if
the
it gets-
stream. It's fine.
If it goes fucked, please let me know because I'm gonna be tabbing out to
it's
read my
going a
thing.
bit. Oh no. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll just try and stay
I
like
think it's
this.
better if you're No. Oh my god. It's.
Wait. How's that?
Fuck.
I'm okay like
that's
this. I
that's
think.
good.
Yeah,
Ish.
you're
You
good.
look
I'm
like-
leaning. Hold
You
on.
look like you're holding in a shit, but okay. No.
Fuck.
Okay.
You're good.
Because right now your sideways movements are your up and down movements. I messed up the unless your phone's sideways.
Oh.
That's what's happening.
Supibi
Okay.
Chatterbox. Scoliosis edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay like this, I think. If that's okay with y'all.
Yeah.
I look
Yeah.
okay now? I think I do. Alright.
Yeah. You look.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me get I wrote a little script because I think it's better when I put my words on paper. So let me just get that up.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm ready for my first slide.
You can press K. Would you like me to do the slides?
Oh wait, yeah, I can do it. Fuck.
I don't mind
hold
doing
on.
it. Just let me know.
For her. Yay.
Yay.
My topic is Ray's dream car garage. So those who know me know I like cars, and I've been thinking a lot lately about what cars I would get next if I had the money, or what would I kind of want to get in future. And so I have decided to make a little list of this and why. So let me just grab that again. I'm gonna tab out again, sorry. This is gonna be a bit annoying for me, but I'm gonna try my best.
Hey Matt, future request. I want a clap button.
Oh, that'd be good. Actually, that'd be really good.
And raise your hand.
Yeah,
Yes!
raise hand button. Yeah,
Yeah,
Raise
that would
hand
be
button.
yeah. Just raise hand, not anybody else's.
good.
It's mine.
Yeah. Sorry about
All
that.
right. So, a little introduction. With me. So, with me, the first thing I ever love when it comes to cars is usually their body type and their shape. It's the first thing that I and many people notice. I love the design and the art that kind of goes into making and restoring them. Let me go to the next slide. Whoops, I pressed K in my Google Doc.
Would you like us to do it for you?
Yeah, I don't
See if
mind
you
do you
can
want us
walk
to
up
do
there?
it?
Nah, it's alright. I think it's okay. Or maybe I'll let you guys know if I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you. So yeah, this is a bit about me and my background. So I like the design and the art that goes into restoring them, making and restoring them. They can be as unique as the people that own them, being able to change almost every aspect from the wheels to the interior to even like swapping out the my head is like up engine. And I see them as an expression of our individuality. It feels good being around things you like, and cars are no different. It feels really good driving a car that you like, in my experience. Really good. So I grew up around cars a lot. My dad owned a lot of classic cars. We went to a lot of shows, and I watched them being repaired and painted quite a lot. Again, it was mainly like the bodywork aspect that I was exposed to. I've helped kind of sand down parts for painting and priming, and even recently painted my very own car part. So
Yeah.
What did you
this
paint?
is my yeah. This is the pictures are kind of blurry, but what you can see. I painted the hood of I recently got a 1985 Ford Laser, and before you can kind of see the hood is a bit fucked up. There's a bit of weird patches and stuff going on there. It's white, so it's a bit hard to see. And then there's a picture of during the painting process, and then after a lot of like buffing and sanding and just everything. But
So cool.
yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it came out a lot better than what it was.
Yeah, I remember when you were doing that. There was so much effort, but it came out really well, especially in person. It looked great.
Its terms of painting goes, it only took me about like 2 days to do the whole thing, which wasn't too bad, including like the buffing part of it.
Mm.
But yeah, I learned a lot. I learned from my mistakes. I had like a run on there, like a paint run, which is when you spray paint in too much of an area and it kind of gathers. And I
You're
learned how to
hunching a bit,
fix.
Rare Rare. Sorry.
Well, no, it's all good. I learned how to fix that, so that was pretty cool. But yeah. So engines are something I'm starting to learn a bit more about later in life. So I would love the opportunity to work on an engine and do engine stuff more. One day. With that
It
being
sounds
said,
difficult.
yeah. Honestly, you should play if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And don't have access to an engine. It's a lot more basic, but you should play games like Mechanic Simulator and stuff like that because it really teaches you the bare minimum. That and like My Summer Car, even though it's a fucking weird and very tedious game, is good. It teaches you stuff.
Fundamentals are there.
Yeah, definitely. So with that being said, I particularly love older cars. There's something about taking an old car and making it look new again. Whether that be purifying what's already there or upgrading. I understand kind of the appeal of both. I think both is cool. Either keeping something classic or changing it up. But yeah.
Yeah.
My goal in the future is to expand my skills and knowledge of cars and restoration, such as welding and painting. So I want to do that in my spare
Ooh.
time. I've decided. So that's a bit about me.
Nice.
As for the next slide, so to the cars. I'm going to talk about 4 particular cars that are my dream cars today. And sorry, what is that car? Yeah, so we'll go over through and I'll explain a bit about each of them and why I like
Matter.
them. Yes, Mater.
Voltorb.
Yeah.
Voltorb.
Who's that Pokemon? We'll go through a bit about that. I'm just gonna tab out again.
Kepler.
So Wasp 180B.
Yeah.
All right. So
Leon
starting
Kennedy.
starting us off is our first car. It's a
Oh, that's
1970s
cute.
Ford F100. Americans would know a bit more about this if there's any Americans in chat. But yeah, I think in terms of a pickup truck, this is like the ultimate looking pickup truck.
Cute. I love it.
It's got that square
I like that
classic
colour.
shape. Yeah, it's a really nice color. I think
An
if I had
avocado
one...
bathroom green.
I like that little pastel green, and I think I would have mine if I had one. It'd be like a light blue, like a baby blue color. I think that would be really cool.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. So it's got a really long truck bed. It's got a 3-person cabin usually, so 3 people can sit in there. It's very American, originally used for farm trucks, but they also kind of tried to advertise it as like a farm truck, but also a truck that that's a car that you can do car things with at the same time. I have some ads I'll show you guys.
Truck
Question:
Truck. Yes.
Can you drive this here?
Yeah, you can. I've actually seen a few of them. Not a few, but at shows and stuff, and I've seen them around, so you can drive them here. They're really big though. I don't know how they go.
Without restriction?
Are they also left-hand
Yeah,
drive
without restriction.
by default? Are they left-hand drive?
Yeah, they'd be left-hand drive by default as well. Yeah, usually.
Oh,
Unless
so you need a
someone's
different
converted
sort
them.
of license, right?
I think you're
For
allowed
what?
to drive. They're not like a heavy.
Like if they're right-handed?
I'm not
Because if
actually
it's
too sure about that
American-
here.
I think the
Yeah.
rego is different, but the license isn't.
Yeah, because here you can even operate small trucks without a license. Like, it's yeah, so it should be okay, I think. But yeah, while there's a few of them probably over in America, there's not really many of them here, and this particular model is like a 1970s version, and I really like it over new Ute designs. Like, you know how new Utes, I don't know, they all just look like that. This looks interesting to me, and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have
Got
an
more
interesting
character
looking.
to it.
Yeah.
Be cool if they did a
Um,
re-release of this design, but with like modern.
Well, back when Ford was
I
the-
have something to show you.
Oh,
but
really?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not quite that, but almost. Here's some advertisements from back in the day about it's a Ford truck and how it earns a living as a truck, but it's also a car.
Family car.
It's a family car, but also
Family.
truck. If I had one of these, yeah, I'd mostly keep it original. I would think try to preserve a bit of the originality about it, but I would like to refresh it, like give it a fresh paint job and fix it up. Yeah, red is also a really nice color. I was like, I don't know if I'd have a red one or a
The
blue
red-
one, but
red interior. That's
Mm.
nice.
Yeah, the red
Ooh,
interior is
yeah.
amazing.
yeah.
I associate red too much with like Chevys and stuff in my head. So like seeing a Ford red feels weird to me. I'm just like that should be
Mhm.
blue.
I don't know, Mustangs and stuff. A lot of Mustangs are red as well, I think.
That's true. That's true. That's just my brain.
Yeah, the brain. So there was, let me go to the next slide. There was a recent prototype. It was a concept vehicle, which was
Oh.
basically this car. It was called the Illuminator, and it surfaced a few years ago, I think back in 2021. It was so Ford made basically the same chassis, the same like car body shape, but they put an EV engine in it, like with a crate motor.
Whoa.
So
That's
this
cool.
is that car. So it's got the EV engine in it, and you can actually see videos. I didn't know this until I was doing a bit of research on it, but there's actually a video of a guy that had it for a day, and he was driving it around. And it just looks, I don't know why we don't make more cars like this, but
Yeah.
upgraded, because it looks
Did it-
fucking sick.
So, question: did it have a metal body still, or did they make it out of like polymer and shit, or like whatever?
I'm not sure, but I would assume it would be something like that. But I'm not
I
100
mean,
percent sure.
it looks cool, but at the same time, it's like the length of the end and
This
front
car
are
looks
the
like
same.
if cars could wear overalls.
Pretty much.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, the end is pretty. Are you saying the end's really long? Because it is.
Like the end and the front look like they're the same length.
yeah, I
And
don't
then you
know.
just have where you sit right smack in the middle.
I don't know if that's just because of the picture or if it's actually
Yeah,
like
that's that first
but
picture
yeah.
on the left. It just looks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the Ford F100, and I hope that we do get more older style looking cars in the future with newer technology, because I think that would be cool.
Everything is smooth now.
Yeah, things are too circle. Too circle.
Yeah.
Oh, question, Ray. Do you have the
Yes.
price for the car? Like what it's going for?
That one is not available. Or do
I
you mean
meant
like the OG?
yeah, the
Don't-
OG.
Depending on what state they're in, you can get like pretty beat up ones for around like 10 to 15,000, and then you can
Oh,
get
okay.
really nice ones for about like 50,000 around that.
Okay.
AUD Australian, from what I've seen online. But yeah,
Okay. Cool. I was just curious.
because I actually was looking at getting one, like and being like, oh, I kind of want to do it up. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's for future.
It's
I haven't
still
got any
pretty
fucking money
pricey
now.
for an old car.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Dang.
So that's the F100. The next car on my list is oh whoops, I think I tapped out. A VW Golf Mark 1 GTI. If I could
It
find a
looks
GTI.
like if that was a person, they'd have an overbite.
like a pug. It's the pug version of a car.
You're getting the pareidolia.
Fork found in kitchen.
Wow, Hilary. Hilary's like, I know you. I know what you. I know your cars. Hilary knows I like Golf Mark 1s.
Gagit.
So the Mark 1 was made between 1967 and 1983. The Golf Mark 1 GTI was one of the first famous hot hatches, and a hot hatch.
It looks
means
like something
it was-
Edna from Incredibles would drive.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's true.
So it was the hot hatch means it was a lightweight but also fast car at the time. So at the time it was made, which is around the 70s and 80s. Performance wise, it went 0 to 60 miles per hour, which is almost 100 kilometers an hour in about 9 seconds, which was at the time on par with some Corvettes. So it was in that same kind of ballpark.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
So Mark 1 GTIs, ones with the GTI badge with the updated engine, upgraded engine, unfortunately weren't made here in Australia, so they are a lot more expensive. Let me just switch my slide. I actually saw this one at a show that I went to recently. So this is one that I saw in person, and it was listed for $40,000.
Time for
Hey.
some ambiance. Let's enter the car. Put. Okay, this is too slow. Let's speed it up. Oh shit! A corner.
Oh my god, it's the whole
Oh shit! The
journey.
cops. We. I can't stop. I'm gonna crash. Boom! Crash. So thank you.
Thank you.
What the fuck was that? That was insane.
That was good.
That was so good.
That was actually so
was really
insane.
Welcome to the chaos, shiny window.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Fucking hell, that was fucking
I'll
wild.
download that audio later and post it.
That was the whole
Oh
journey.
my God.
I
Oh
like
my
that
God.
red. I like that red on the car.
Yeah, it was a nice red. Oh my god. This was like original, so it's also why it was so expensive because it was in really good condition and it was
Yeah, it
an
looks
original
great.
GTI. So as I said, they weren't made here, so they're hard to get. They had to be kind of imported. So the Mark 1 though was available here without the GTI badge. It's a less powerful version.
Ray, just pause for a second. Sorry, just give us like 10 seconds. Tokyo Drift is on.
Very shitty.
Okay. Oh yeah, Bandland. We'll add a thank you redeem at some point. Wait, is it this? Yeah. I'll grab that. Sorry, go on, Ray. Later,
Yeah,
another
the Mark
stream.
1 was available here. It's a less powerful version. And a fun fact is in America, they didn't call them Golf. They called them the VW Rabbit. And they look like this.
Oh, I
Oh.
like that.
They had square headlights instead of circle
I kind of like the
headlights.
square headlights, me personally.
Really? I like the
Yeah.
circle
Yeah.
headlights more.
I
Do you
think I
guys
like
like
the square ones.
Both are cute, but I like the squares for those. They look
Really?
cute.
Yeah, the color
I-
is nice too.
Yeah, the color is. I saw one of these on sale at Facebook Marketplace in that color, and I was like, hmm.
Got a
But
peek
yeah.
mustache.
Yeah, that was. I love how straight after end stream now we're going to be seeing faces and all. But yeah, my personal one would look more like probably the first pick I showed, the introductory pick, the black one. And again, I'd like the opportunity to work on one. So I would want one that wasn't really pristine. If I could find one that wasn't in amazing shape, like still runs and is okay, but one that I could kind of work on, it would be quite cool because I would like to add some stuff to it, do some body work and learn and stuff. But also, I would add all this stuff to it.
Oh, can I ask some questions, Ray?
Yeah.
What do coilovers do? Is it just better suspension?
Coilovers are a better suspension generally, so a better ride, but then you can get adjustable ones, which are like these ones, where you can also adjust things like the tire, the gap between the tires and the fender, and also like the camber as well.
Oh yeah.
So stuff camber, like how far the wheel kind of pokes in and out. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I kind of
God.
like it.
You mean because of me? Because I tell you how much
But yeah, I think putting suspension or coilovers on an old car really improves its quality of handling. Because my fucking old car drives like shit. Every bump you drive over, it's just like doop 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 doop.
Yeah, it does.
Jake's been in the car and it's not good.
Especially in the backseat, your ass will hurt.
But Ray, your two cars, you've got like an 85, but oh my god, I'm looking in the wrong direction. You've got a car from 1985, but you've also like your newer car is from 2003.
Yeah, so it's still
Your ass will hurt in the back seat.
Yes, I have a little hatch from 1985, and I also have in America they're called, God, they got a kind of a bad reputation at the moment, but they're G35s or 350 GTs, Skylines, and it's from 2003, which is more than 20 years ago now, which is insane. That was more than 20 years ago now. But yeah, that one doesn't ride as bad, but still bumpy because it's low to the ground and does not have coilovers. Lower to the ground, the more bumpy it gets. So if it's on a shit road. But yeah, I would add, I really love BBS wheels. I know you've probably seen them in racing games and stuff. So these are the kind of ones I would get.
They look
RS wheels. They're sick. They're very expensive. But this
Oh,
is
how
dream
much?
cars. Couple thousands of dollars.
cool. Oh god.
And this is a picture I took recently at a show me and Zan went to of the seats on the left-hand side. There were car seats, and they're really cool. I really like the houndstooth pattern on them, and I was like, I would love to put them in a car one day. I think that'd be really sick.
Hmm.
But yeah. I also watch a lot of car YouTubers, and one of my favorite ones at the moment, who you might know from his old channel, called Donut. But he has a Golf Mark 3. Let me grab that. This is James. His channel is Speedco on YouTube. And he has a Mark 3 that he's done an engine swap in. And I'm like, that would be a really cool idea too one day if I had the means and the money to do it, I would love to do an engine swap on a Mark 1 or something. And he's put a 07K engine, which is from another Volkswagen in it. And yeah, it was really cool.
Is that blue color of
Yeah,
that?
he painted it blue, and the wheels, everything's fucking blue.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's
in
cool.
that
I
car.
like the matching wheels.
Yeah, it's giving me
Yeah.
bubblegum flavor vibes or something like that.
hmm
It's sweet.
So the Volkswagen is a 2.5 liter inline 5-cylinder engine, which is unique because, usually engines have to have 4 or 6, like they're in usually bits of 2, but it's because of balance and reasons like that. But this is a 5-cylinder engine, and because it's a 5-cylinder engine, it has a really unique sound to it. I wish I could play it, but I couldn't play video. But you can go check out his build on his channel if you'd like to. That's why I put the link there.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what I would also like to do. All right, next car is one of the most interesting looking cars, I think, but also has been my favorite for a while. It is the 1970s C3 Stingray Corvette.
Oh, see, if this car was a person, it would have buck teeth.
Jesus. I love Rita's little antidote about each of the people that. This is like we're in the Cars movie, and she's like, this one would look like Mater.
This one's Mater. This one's also Mater.
It does look like it's very skinny, like it could seat one person.
Yeah, so it is a coupe, so it does seat 2, but yeah, I haven't actually been in one. I would like to be in one day, so like try it out, but yeah. They're pretty cool. They're pretty unique looking. So it's a Stingray, and my name is Ray. What is not to like about it? But honestly, the main draw of the car is the shape of it. It's got such a unique looking curves and lines with the body, and has pop-up headlights too.
Ooh.
So those little squares at the front are pop-up headlights. It's all really nicely crafted without looking tacky, I think. And there's no wonder why they're also named after a marine animal. They look like a stingray. Like the way
Diva
that their
can
body
wink.
shape is. She can wink.
This car would be British as well.
This car's very. This is very American. This car. This is a very American
looks
car.
like a very white British man with buck teeth.
This is a white one.
Whoa. The disdain in your voice as you said that.
All right, next. There's a black one and a little ad
Ooh.
from the time. So the main draw of his car is this looks, but it's not very fast. But I could see myself cruising along in one on a Sunday afternoon. I would love to do something like that. So it's a coupe, 2-door design, and they're usually my favorite. I own a coupe as well. As I said earlier, my 2003 car is a coupe. They're my favorite design when it comes to sports cars, and I just think they look really mean. I'm not much of a convertible person myself, but these did have T-tops, which means you could remove the two parts of the top of the car. I don't know, I'm blanking on words. The roof, and it would kind of you'd be able to put panels, take the panels off, and put the panels on in certain models as well. So they had T-tops. It's pretty
Like
cool.
a convertible or no?
You could, make it basically into a convertible, but with like still pieces of roof on it. But yeah. In terms of modifications with this one, I would also keep it pretty stock. I think I would have to stop looking up because I keep tabbing out. I would get some pretty chunky back tires, and I like minimal chrome on the cars. On these cars. So I think I like the more later 70s models. So these ones, they have less chrome on the front and back ends.
Yeah.
Whereas the earlier ones do.
Did you say what color you'd get for your car?
This one, I don't know actually. I like the classic black, like this one here, but I also think a nice silver or a nice purpley. There was a cool purpley maroon color one too, and that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think I like the black.
A Corvette has to be yellow.
It has to be. Okay, fun fact. I think Hilari's gonna like this one as well. This car was patterned after another car that did not come out because it was a concept.
I think it'd look nice in like a big red
red Corvette. Hell yeah.
Big red
Whoa,
car.
that
This
looks so
car-
cool.
Was patterned after a concept car called the Mako Shark 2. It looks similar, but in a way has way more exaggerated features, as you can say. The color of the underside, the way it makes it look like a shark, is really cool. I think that's really sick. How it's got the lighter kind of blue on the bottom and then the darker
Yeah.
blue on the top.
So cool.
Did they not make
Eventually,
this?
oh, they made only like concepts, so no, there wasn't like a car people drove around.
It looks so
Aw.
cool.
So it was eventually known as the Manta Ray, which is cool. Even the inside, it kind of looks like a boat. Like-
Yeah, it does.
It looks like the inside of a boat and not like a car.
It looks like you
I
could
f-
drive this into the ocean and it would still run. Like you could drive it around.
But yeah, it's really cool. I don't know, like, do you guys like the Corvette C3 look better, or do you like the more exaggerated look of this one better?
I prefer the previous
Like,
one.
The previous
I like
one,
this
yeah.
one more.
I like both,
Yeah.
but I don't know, something about this design looks. I like it. It's
It just
appealing
looks
to me.
cooler.
Yeah.
I think I
This
like the
thing, I don't
C3
know.
one.
Corvette, but
If
this
this
is
car
very
was a
gun
person.
IT.
Yeah,
They would
what
have
would it
a
be, Rita?
fat ass.
Yeah, it
I
would
feel
have a
like
fat ass.
It would have a fat ass.
This
I like
this,
it.
This is like a car that who's that? Ah, shit. Never mind. He's the famous guy in the 70s, and he was in the SpongeBob movie.
Oh, David Hasselhoff.
This is a David
David
Hasselhoff car.
Hasselhoff.
That's Sam Driver's car. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. That's the vibe it gives me. That's why I prefer the.
I
Is
just
it
think
'cause of-
about
is it
his
'cause of
drunk
Night-
video of him eating McDonald's and
Oh my
like
God.
being drunk and recording a
Lying
video
on
of
the
himself.
floor. No,
What?
Lying on the
his
floor.
daughter recorded it of him to like shame him.
And did she
Yeah.
Oh my
upload it?
God.
Because everyone saw it.
Got to the news outlet somehow.
TMZ managed to get a hold of it somehow, and then he sued the hell
I
out of
think
him.
it was a cry for help from her
Yeah.
Oh my
part.
god. Well, I was
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
say, are you
Moving
saying
on.
that,
Eating
Matt,
McDonald's?
because it reminds you of Knight Rider a bit? 'Cause
Yeah,
David
actually, you're right.
Hasselhoff
It
was in
does.
that,
Yeah.
I think.
I think,
I
yeah,
like
it does
that.
give Knight Rider vibes for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Alright,
Nice.
so the last car for this is probably. So I could go on forever as well about these, but time limit. We have the last car in the list, and it's one of my all-time favorites. It is probably also not a surprise to people, but the Nissan R35 GTR.
Yeah, it
Of
looks so
course.
good. Looks so mean.
It is a mean-looking car. I think it's one of my main why I like it so much.
It looks like a Hot Wheels car, but in a
Gag.
good way.
It does, yeah.
They were released also in this really nice Millennium Jade kind of color. I think that's what
It's
it's
a
called.
good
It's
color.
definitely
Yeah.
jade. It's a really nice color.
It's so pretty.
And it was a color. So I actually got a chance to ride in one of these recently. I'd never been in one. I met a guy who owns one, and I told him it was one of my dream cars, and he said, "Let's go for a ride. Just let me know, and I'll take you." And I was like, "Sick! I'm gonna definitely hold you to that." So I knew these were fast, but like when he floored it, I like my back pressed up against the back of the chair. It was very fast. I loved it so much. And his was this color as well. So it was a really nice color. He said that was one of the reasons why he really liked it and wanted to buy it because of the color.
Color. Mm.
Yeah. So the R35, as a few of you may know, is one in a long line of really iconic cars. So a bit of a background on this. Before there was the R35, there was the R32, which is that white one on the top. There was then the R33 on the bottom, the silver, and then the R34 GTR on the blue one on the right. Shout out to consistency when naming. We love that. Many of them either know them from their dominance in racing. They were very fast race cars back in the day. But also they became famous in movies such as The Fast and Furious. Paul Walker had a blue R34 Skyline just like this one, and also a silver one. Yeah, and the R32 is very iconic. These cars were kind of labeled the Godzilla because of their domination in motorsports, which is pretty sick. Fucking love it. But yeah, depending on when it was made as well, the R34 5, the one that I'm currently talking about, its stock horsepower ranges from about 473 in earlier
Fucking
models
love
to 562 in more recent ones. So they're pretty fast. The new ones can also go up to 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds. So that's again
nice.
0 to 100 almost in like almost 3 seconds,
Damn.
or just under 3
I feel like I
seconds.
throw up. That's too quick.
We went to I was like, all right, let's go meet up, and then we went to a gas station, and then he's like, do you want a drink? And I was like, yeah, and then we got like a Red Bull, and he got a coffee, and then as he accelerated, he didn't tell me, and the fucking Red Bull almost like flew out of the can. I had to like cover it with my hand.
It's quick.
I'm like, dude, but yeah, it was really really quick. I really like the R35 so much because it combines old with new. You have those throwbacks to the original design choices with the body and lines, but in the circle tail lights, of course, the iconic. But with new and updated technology. Let me just swap the slide. Bam. These are pictures I took recently. This was at GTR Festival in Sydney a couple of weeks ago. And I saw this car and I cried a little bit. I am not gonna lie. So this is like an iconic body kit. Liberty Walk is kits made in Japan. They're very custom and they cost a lot of money. I think they look best with a wider body kit, so I think it looks really intimidating. And I don't know, the wideness of it and all the stickers and the fenders, just so nice. But yeah,
It's beautiful.
I saw one recent. If I had one of these cars, I would get this Liberty Walk body kit on it, and I would also do it in a midnight purple color, which looks kind of like this.
Yeah.
The car in the middle and on the bottom. That's midnight.
that's so good.
It's kind of like color shifting. So they're the colors I would pick. But this is just to show that there were a few variants of this car as well. So the differences usually go from sorry, let me just adjust that, bro. Luxury interior packages to performance upgrades usually. So there's different kind of badges and models. We have the GTR Nismo, which is the one in the top left, the blue one up there.
Put that car in bisexual colors. Room for room.
Let's go. So varying kind of luxury packages and performance upgrades, such as the Nismo Nissan Motorsports Edition, which is usually recognized by its red accents along the bottom of the car. So you can usually see them there when they're released. They have that little red line along them, and they're usually a lot faster and
I'm
have
wondering what
different.
that meant, because I've seen that in like GTA games as well, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Why is there a red line?
it's Nissan's Motorsport kind of version of the car. But
that's
yeah.
cool.
They're faster usually. That's a quicker way of saying it. They have better upgrades, performance. And the two on the right hand side are also Liberty Walk kits that I kind of thought were pretty cool. They just look thick, and I like that. Yeah. So yeah. Let me just. These are a few of my. These are a few of my dream cars. I hope you enjoyed a little insight into my passion, and I hope you maybe learned something if you're interested or weren't interested. I don't know, but yeah. I also have some honorary mentions though, because I couldn't talk about them, so I thought I'd quickly skim through them.
Clap, 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 clap.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What is hell gunshot? It's so funny.
My goodness.
But yes, that was the end of my actual presentation. But honorary mention cars. Let's go. We have. Well, there we go. The 1968 Dodge
Ooh.
Charger.
Sexy.
Very
Ouch.
mean. Also in Fast and Furious, and it was in the Blade movie as well. Blade drove one of these.
Oh, was this Vin
Whoa.
Diesel's dad's car that he fixes
yes,
up?
this was
Ah,
Vin Diesel's.
yeah.
Yes.
This one was cool.
Next car we have is the 1993 and 1980s Toyota
Supra.
Supra.
Ooh, I like that. I like
course,
the 93 one a
iconic.
lot.
1993 is what we're driving around in Need for Speed right now.
Oh, is it really? Wow! I was like, that looks so good.
Yes. And then the 1981 is one that this is a picture that I took at another car show that we went to, and I thought it was so fucking cool, and it made me
Yeah,
want
it's my
one.
favorite so far.
Yeah, it's very cool.
They're very, very nice. We also have the first gen Honda Acura NSX, which is
Yes.
very expensive. These are like $100,000 plus
Oh
cars.
my god, Jesus Christ.
But they
Why?
were Honda's intro to basically competing with Ferrari and stuff like that back in the day.
So like their luxury car brand.
That was their luxury, their like sports car kind of thing. Not luxury, but yeah, their sporty car. NSX is a very, very nice. They have an updated version. I should have included it here, but they did have a newer version that came out a couple of years ago, which is also really nice. But yeah, very nice. Also prices as well. The Golfs, you kind of knew what GTIs were. R35s go for $100,000 plus.
Oh my goodness.
As well.
That's crazy.
The Dodge Charger, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this is around that. Supras as well can vary depending on the badge of them. So you can get them for like around 20 to 30,000 plus upwards, I reckon. These are more than that. We also have this is expensive, Ford GT40, which is a performance Ford racing car that was designed basically to go against Ferrari in race in like races.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I also saw one of these pretty recently and I fucking loved it. I'm like, bruh, if I had a lot of money, I would get one of these one day. But they're really cool. Really, really sick cars. I've been watching a YouTuber actually do one up recently. So it's
Is
been
there
cool.
like some kind of YouTube channel or something we can go to see more cars? Maybe walkthroughs of car shows edited to royalty-free music.
If you would like to go to Revved Up,
Plug it. Plug it.
Can someone get a link? Hang on.
Revved Up AU, you may see more of these.
I love
us one
Koji.
Thank you, Koji. Oh my god, hello.
Oh, there you go. Hilarious. Hilarious got it.
Yeah, plug it.
Thank you. If you would like to see live videos of cars, you will see them there. And then I have the one last car on the list that I really like. It's also another kind of older, longer looking car. But it is the Lotus Turbo.
That's so cute. I love
It's
that.
really
Why?
cute, but it looks like a nerd.
I can see it. I can kind of see it. But it's really sick. And they're not as expensive as Ferraris and stuff like that, but they're still really cool looking cars. Like, I saw one of them, I think me and Zan saw one like ages ago. It was like a greenish, bluish color. They're really nice. I don't know. I just really like the look of them. Again, I said I'm mostly attracted to the look first, and then everything else comes later in terms of cars. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed my little
Not a
look
usual
into-
nerd. Maybe a band geek.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Yay.
Hey, we have
Yay.
questions. I have a question.
Yay!
Yes, I will try to answer them.
If you had a Carsona, what would it
Clap
look
for
like?
me.
Oh my god.
Clap it up, clap up, clap up, clap up, clap up, clap it, clap
This
up,
one faster.
clap, clap, and clap, 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 let it up, come so, let's clap, clap, clap,
It's okay, Snuff. It's okay.
clap, 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 clap.
It's
Oh my
okay, buddy.
God.
It's okay.
Also, sorry if I was looking towards the right while I was presenting. My script was over there, so I hope
No,
I didn't
no,
look
no,
too
it's
weird.
okay. It's
It looks
okay.
alright. Oh my god.
Okay, cool. Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
Rita, you had a question.
The car sonar. I think
if you had a
Morgan
car sonar, what would it look like?
Morgan asked this question a while ago, and I had a really hard time answering it. I actually don't know. What do you think I would be? Do you think I would out of?
It's
I
purple.
don't know.
I know it's purple.
It's
It's purple.
I feel like it's a muscle car.
Yeah.
I would
You're
love
getting-
that.
you're
Okay,
getting
let's
muscle
do it.
car.
I would be a muscle car because I fucking
purple
muscle cars
muscle
were my
car.
first love. I must say, they are my first love. And then
Easy.
And it's got a little 8-ball
Japanese
The
is my
lesbian
decal
car.
on it.
A
Something.
Mustang.
it's a Mustang.
Especially in purple.
Yeah, nice. I that's cool with me. I like that.
I had a question as well, right? If you like, what is your favorite of your favorites? If you could pick, if you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one, like if I had enough money right now and I could go out and buy one
Yeah,
tomorrow,
which one would you grab?
I would buy the R35.
Yeah, I thought
think
so.
if I could go out and buy one tomorrow, it would probably be that one because I just think it's an all-rounder car. Like it's yeah. They're really wide though. I don't know how they've. I'm a bit afraid about driving them around Australia, but
You'd get two. One to keep at home, and one to
one to be in my
Take
living room.
places,
Yeah, yeah.
One to
Yeah.
sleep in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Car bed.
My bed's a car.
Yeah, if you ever hear about like a bunch of crime sprees happening, and also a bunch of
No.
cars coming around, it's because Ray's
Okay.
finally gotten into her gotten the money to get her car.
What the fuck? No. Whoa. There we go. I was gonna ask you guys in chat, what was your favorite car?
Would we like to risk
What
pressing
was your-
J to go back?
I'll never tell.
Car accident. Unfortunately, I have fortunately not really been in any. I mean, touch wood, bad ones.
Touch wood.
Look like you might have been.
Just rear-ended.
Your character's looking like they've had
Whoa.
You're no, Matt,
like a
don't
shrimp.
do the spine
Sorry,
angle.
sorry.
I'm trying to keep straight. I can't.
Let her sit down.
No, I want to ask you guys. Wait, I can press J. I can try to press J.
Yeah, try
Hold
pressing
on.
it.
Slowly.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's a glitch when it gets to the end, up front, at the start. It crashes.
These
Wait,
were
did you
all
ask?
insanely cut, but I'll always be a Corvette slut.
Oh my
That's
god.
That is.
I would
understandable.
be. What car would I be? Oh, the
Sorry.
the Mazda Miata in pink.
I could see you being a man.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
In pink.
Little pink Miata.
That one there. That's
You said
my
you like
Toyota.
this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
really nice. Yeah.
I think I like the 93 one a lot. I think that one.
You
looks
like that
really
one the
cool.
most?
Yeah.
What about you, Anne? What car is your favorite?
I don't know. I liked the that one. I like the Stingray Banter.
Oh yeah, that was
Those were
sick.
cool.
Sorry, I'm just going through. I'll go back to so that someone else can do theirs next.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah. There we go. Alright. Thanks for watching, lads. Wait,
Yeah.
so Hello likes the Corvette. V likes the little brown Golf, I think. I'm trying to
Yeah,
read
that
through
one-
them now. Sorry if I missed any. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I will hop off the stage now once I decide how.
There you go. You didn't pop off.
I'm using the stairs. I'm using the stairs.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
claps for Ray.
It's a little bit
Clap,
glitchy
clap,
sitting
clap,
down. Claps. Just
Clap,
keep
clap,
trying,
clap.
Ray. You'll get there.
You
Oh
can
my
do
goodness.
it, Ray.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm down.
Yay. Who's
Is
next?
it me? Is it me?
It's yes, Jake number
Yeah.
4. Real quick, we are halfway through. If we would like to take a break, like just like 2 minutes, if everybody needs to go to the toilet, we can. Or not,
Yeah,
we
if
can keep
people
going.
need to go.
I might
It's up
actually
to
run to the
you.
toilet.
Go toilet.
Good.
I might grab some water.
Or-
I'll be
Jake,
back.
camera's
Jake,
on
Yeah.
you.
entertain us. Jake,
Intermission.
entertain us.
Okay. Is that
Okay.
not entertaining? That wasn't entertaining?
No. No.
What? This is the only trick I could do.
It's beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jake, throw it back. Your jaw.
Yeah, throw back.
Please stand by.
What car would you be, Jake?
I made her.
Mater. Mater.
Oh,
Everyone take a piss break.
Oh my god.
So much
God.
better.
Ew.
Oh,
That was gross.
Ew.
That was very gross. I didn't like that.
Nox is in pain. He's
Snox is
struggling.
being weird today.
Matt looks like he's pissing in his seat. It's hard to because the chat can't see this, but Matt looks like he's pissing in his seat right now.
I forgot Matt's not here.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's weird. My arms look normal for me on my screen, but yeah, on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
on
true.
stream.
Yeah.
They're bugged. We'll fix it next time. This is just a what's it called? What's before episode 1?
Pilot.
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 Even though the title of the
I'm
stream is
actually
episode
also
1.
gonna-
But...
Feel free to continue. I'm just gonna get some water as well.
I'll wait. Mm-mm-mm. How's everybody doing so far?
Good. I'm
It's good.
glad
I'm
everything's
learning.
running. Still.
Learning.
Mine is a bit shorter on the shorter side, but
Oh, that's alright.
we'll see how it goes.
Mine's a bit shorter.
I think it's a good mix.
Yeah.
You know, I can kind of
Shimmy?
yeah, I can kind of work out a bit.
I have no idea how your jaw got inverted. I
What do you
haven't
mean?
touched that script in 8 months.
What's wrong with my jaw?
No, that.
I know.
I want to get it checked out in real life.
Is it just how I smile, Matt?
It's a lovely smile.
Yeah, I look like I've got an underbite now. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Can we get a profile shot? Hang on. Let me zoom in a little bit.
hello.
Can you turn to the other side? Yeah, well, either way.
This way.
Yeah, and then give us a smile.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and also my jaw's like
Beautiful.
jutting out, like I'm the Neanderthal. You know, like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
looks worse on the side because like I kind of hide it a bit, but then it's like,
How's your posture?
how's my posture?
Pretty good.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Try calibrating.
Have you got your phone sideways?
Yes, but it's
Okay, that's
facing the left, the camera.
Ah,
I don't know
yeah.
if that's-
That's going to invert your forward and backward or up and down movement. I don't know. It should be okay.
I'm trying to just sit still in my
Yeah.
chair.
It's better than vertical.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry if you can hear my squeaky chair.
No, I can't.
I look like I'm a creature from a video game.
You are a creature in a video game.
Oh my god. Oh Christ. Talk like I'm a skeleton. Hello. I don't know why that's my skeleton.
How skeletons
Hello. Sound like a parrot.
Yeah. Are we all ready? We cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What was it, K or J?
K is
K
forward,
next.
J is backwards.
Okay, cool. Let me get my notes up as well. Cool. I will get this up. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Okay. Don't worry. Everything's
What
okay.
happened?
Nothing. Everything's
What'd you do?
okay. Everything's
He's
okay.
deleted all of his notes.
It's like when your hand gets smudged and it's all like gone. You're like, oh. Okay, there we go. I was just making sure I could see chat and also my notes at the same time. Cool. Yeah. All right. I am ready to start. Let me show you. This is hi. I'm Jake or Lazarus, and
Hi,
this
Jake.
this is my Jake's canceled.
That's so right. Ah.
I'm waiting to see what this is about. I can't wait. Please continue.
Games I want to see.
Wait, games you want to see cancelled or
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
what
it
does
gonna
it
be?
mean?
These
Sorry.
canceled
Jake's
games?
canceled games I want to see. Games that were
Ah.
canceled.
Cutting
Nice.
rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. Games. No, I don't want to cancel games. These are games I want to see that were canceled.
If you could cancel a game, what would it be?
Wow.
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh.
You can think about it. Come back
I'll
to
think
us.
about that. I'll come back to you at the
The
end
big
of the
volleyball one.
presentation.
Big.
Which one?
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Wait, what? Wait, what did you
The
say?
beach volleyball game.
What's the beach
Oh,
volleyball?
Oh,
Dead or Alive
Dead
Oh, Dead or
Alive.
Alive.
Nah, that one
is a weird
insane.
game.
I'm
No.
joking. All right. First off is Evolve. I think it's just Evolve. I don't know why I wrote Evolve. This one's a bit cheating because this one technically wasn't canceled. But I will go into it. So Evolve is a game that did come out, but it was pretty much dead after the first month it came out, and that devastated me. So better off, it could have just been canceled at that point.
You did really like that game. I
I
remember.
fucking loved it. So what was it? So Evolve was a 4v1 asymmetrical multiplayer game where one player would play as a big kaiju and 4 other players would play as hunters trying to hunt it down and kill it.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was really
that
cool.
sounds really cool.
I've got some photos and stuff as well. So yeah, you got
Ooh.
like the cover art, you got like the hunters and the kaijus. They had different kaijus, different hunters. It was made
what?
by the original devs of Left 4 Dead as well. They started up their own studio called Turtle Rock. They also eventually made Back 4 Blood as well, which we have played.
Mhm.
And there were different classes and different characters per class. And it came out like October 2014. And it had a really fucking like a banger of a trailer that had a great cover of Mother by of Danzig by I don't remember
I
who
remember that.
covered it, but that song was fucking great. That was a great trailer. Why did I want it? Well, the aesthetics of the game were fucking awesome. Just like this whole like it was futuristic, but like not too futuristic. Like the whole setting of it felt really cool. It was super cinematic. Every time you would enter a level, I don't know if I've got a screenshot here. Yeah, every time you'd enter a level, as you see in the bottom photo, your characters would all gear up in like the little drop ship, and you drop out to go into the level, and like you go and check it out. The gameplay mechanics felt really fun. All the classes were super unique. Like you had the tracker, who was the best at finding the creature, but there were different variations of that. One of them was like a robot who would chuck his head up into the air, and he could like fly around and look for it. Well,
Oh,
another one could like had a little dog that would smell for the footprints, and you'd follow the dog around.
aw.
Yeah, so like the
Oh.
characters were super, and even with the healers, there was Val, who I liked a lot. She had a little beret. She would just heal you, and she had a big ass sniper. And everywhere she shot, other people, if they shot the same spot that she was shooting at, they would do bonus damage.
Oh, cool.
And then there was another healer named Lazarus, funny enough,
Wow.
where instead of healing people, he would let them die first and bring them back. So he would constantly just bring dead people back. That's why his name was Lazarus. So I thought it was super cool.
That
and-
sounds cool. I'd play
yeah, it was super, super cool. What happened though? So,
Tell us.
unfortunately, as Chat was saying as well,
Oh, I see.
the game had super aggressive and confusing monetization. There were so many different editions when the game came out. There was like the special edition, but then the super
You have
special
that one,
edition.
don't you? You
I do have that one in the top left.
The
I
top
have-
left, you have that one. I
I
remember
have
the
that
band,
one.
the band, like the little wristbands.
Yes, I do have that one. I was one of the suckers that bought it because I loved it.
I mean, you like
Aw.
it, so that's fine.
I do. There was not enough dev time as well devoted to like fixing major issues in the game, like balancing issues and stuff like that, because a lot of it was spent towards like cosmetic and planned updates. But then a part of that was like the gameplay was engaging, but people got tired of it really fast because there wasn't enough new content coming out. but
Hmm.
the new content that was coming out, they were charging a lot of money for, because this was kind of before we had stuff like Overwatch where there was like free content, you know what I mean? But then microtransactions to kind of deal with that,
Like optional
yeah,
microtransactions.
yeah. So like it
So you would
was
pay for the new season?
yeah, and it was like 40 or 50 like
Oh.
Australian at the time.
Holy
isn't
shit.
that like Battle Pass
Damn, it's a
though?
whole new game.
Yeah, it was kind of battle passy, but you'd also buy the game would cost you. Then you'd buy the battle like the character packs, and then you'd also have to buy the cosmetics. So it was very super
Oh my God.
aggressively. Yeah, that was one of the big reasons people stopped playing it, unfortunately. And I only got such a limited time with this game.
It's kind of
So-
fucked because it's like people bought the game and they bought the passes and it just shut down because it was live. It was like a live game, right?
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
shut down the
yeah.
servers, it's like there's nothing you can do.
They
Why?
did try to bring it back later in its life as a free to play,
I
but there was
remember that.
barely any marketing around it, and it just kind of lingered on, like limped to death, unfortunately, which made me so sad. But yeah, so this was one game that was quote unquote canceled. It wasn't really, but like in a way, it kind of was, because it never got to really exist in the way I wanted it to.
Oh, I guess you could say like the gamers cancelled it.
In a way, yeah. The
Yeah.
game has canceled this game.
Because there's no way you're paying full price for a game and then paying full price again for a new season.
Yeah,
Don't we
yeah.
do that with The Sims 4?
Yeah, but you know.
More optional, I guess.
Yeah. And then next up, so I've got a few games here on my canceled games that I.
Hilari said
we
as
make
well. That
predictions?
was a couple of years ago, right? That it came out.
Yeah, so this came out in
Yeah.
2014, end of 2014. So
The
like,
the rehashing
oh,
of
the
it. sorry.
rehashing of it, yeah, came out around like 2016, 2017, I'd like to say. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it was, yeah. Sorry, yeah, Matt?
Okay, I'd like to make a prediction of what one of the games is. Is that okay?
Oh,
before we
yeah.
record?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
yeah.
I think Concord is on this list.
I'm gonna say the same.
Huh? Yeah.
Poor game.
Okay. Poor
Would you
game.
like
But
me
Concord-
to confirm or deny?
No, let's give us some anticipation. I think.
Okay, okay.
Any other predictions?
I can't think of any cancelled games.
There's something there, but I can't
I know,
remember
I know,
what it
I know,
is.
I know.
I can't remember what it is, but there's something.
Is it the Bounty Hunter game? I don't want to. Don't confirm or deny.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Star Wars 1313!
Is that the
The Bounty Hunter game! Wow.
Good segue.
Let me
Good
fix my
segue.
posture. There we go.
Jake loves Star Wars and Bounty Hunters.
It was Uncharted in space! So, what was it? Let me go to my notes. So this game was pretty much
Quality.
GTA and Uncharted in a Star Wars setting. It had you playing as a very young Boba Fett, like working his way around Coruscant at level 1313, which is like super deep into the planet. And it was like so deep into the crust and stuff like that. So this is like where a lot of crime and shit happened, and like there were like people like Jabba the Hutt and shit like that. Not Jabba the Hutt specifically, but like yeah, crime bosses like that. And yeah, it would have you go around and you'd go have like an open world where you could go get cars, like flying vehicles, and drive them around, do missions for people, and then the actual missions would be like Uncharted set pieces. Even in the demo they showed off at E3 when they were showing this game around, it had like super Uncharted style. Why did I want it? Well, here are just some images of the game. Let me go down to my notes.
It looks like it was pretty like it was
Oh, I
done.
have another one that was cancelled. Sorry, I just thought of it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Last of Us multiplayer.
I thought that came
Not
out.
sure, but deny.
No, I was supposed to come out.
Oh,
We will
aren't they
see,
already
we will
making?
see.
They're still making it, right? It's
No.
not cancelled.
It's
canceled.
Oh, they did cancel it.
Yeah. But yes. So I will go through these. So this why I wanted it. Well, I feel like it's a bit self-explanatory. One, it's just a fucking huge ass open world set in like Star Wars, which like I love that. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. Especially more so at the time. I've died down a little bit on the Star Wars nerdom, but when this game was announced, which was about, oh God, I think it was like 2014 as well, 2013. It was very early
When was that?
E3.
E3, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It was
Yeah.
like E3, right?
I was so into Star Wars at that point where I was like, fuck yeah, and Boba Fett as well was my favorite. So I was like, anything. The two images on the left here as well are gameplay from the demo that they did. And the bottom right one is some leaked footage that came out around like 2020-ish that we finally got to see
Wow.
more of the game. Yeah, so unfortunately, we will go into it. What happened to it? Disney.
Oh my God.
Disney.
Not Disney.
Disney killed it. Disney. Disney
Mickey Mouse
killed it.
ripped him apart.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
this
The
game
usual suspect.
Didn't know
game was doing pretty good in its you know in its
Like dev cycle.
a progression. Yeah. But around the same time, Disney had purchased LucasArts.
Boo! Didn't he kill Jake's baby? No. Boo! Oh.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's
Ooh.
upsetting. So yes, this was around the time of the Disney acquisition of LucasArts, which killed a lot of projects at the time. And instead of just kind of looking into it, they left it on like standby for a long time, eventually to the point where they canceled it and they didn't even renew for a trademark like repeal for the trademark. So the trademark is gone for it as well.
Oh my
And
God.
they just said fuck it. Even though
Oh my
everyone was like,
God.
it was one of the most talked about things from that E3.
Yeah.
And yeah, so unfortunately, we probably won't see that. We have seen things akin to that, like Star Wars Outlaws, kind of getting close to that aesthetic, but yeah.
It kind of reminded me of like, sorry to interrupt, reminded me of like Old Republic a little bit.
Yeah, it had those.
I hope
same
someone
vibes.
recreates this for you on Roblox, Jake.
It probably
man.
is already there.
But
Probably in the
what's
Fortnite.
crazy is like when a game like so much of it kind of exists, right? And it's just like
Mhm.
it's just gone. All
Mm.
that work is just gone.
Well, speaking of that, Zan, my next game. Star Wars Battlefront 3. Yes, there's a lot of these, and guess who killed this one?
Disney.
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 What did
Damn it, Disney.
what did you look up to find that image of Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, is that canon? Is that a
I
canon
think it is
event?
from a canon like animation that they won't use again because
You can't make him look bad. He has to be perfect.
yeah, he's got to be the good guy. So what was this one? So Star Wars Battlefront 3. Star Wars Battlefront was a long line of those two at the time of big like sandboxes, not sandboxes, like just big multiplayer games where you'd run around as like factions from the Star Wars universe fighting a big war. And you could play as like heroes from it and villains from it. And it just let you relive the battles from the movies and all the stuff, like the shows. So I was super excited for this franchise. And this one, sorry, my notes. Ugh, let me get it. This one was supposed to come out around like 2005, 2006-ish. And it was also planning to follow the storyline that they had developed for the DS games as well, which had these guys called X1 and X2, which I was also a big fan of at the time.
They were clones, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were. They were
Clone
clones
brothers.
of a Jedi, so it was super interesting. But why did I want it? Well, like I said, it was a game in a long-running franchise of Star Wars games that I was already a huge fan of as a kid. And as you can see in the bottom left photo, what they were planning to introduce was, for the first time in the franchise, going from the surface into space battles. So you could be in the middle of a fight on the ground and then fly up into space and like board an enemy ship and take them out and stuff like that. And I was so excited. And also, as you can see in the bottom right image, they're finally planning to implement a proper story mode into these games, because the first and second one had kind of piss poor story. So I was really excited for a proper narrative in this. Oh, and another reason I really wanted it is because the studios that made the Time Splitters games was going to be making this one, and they're made from a bunch of former Rare devs, and I was so excited to see what they could make. But what happened? Disney.
Disney.
Close up.
Just gets closer.
Disney.
Fucking Disney.
Um,
So let's check with the audience. 101 Opan said, didn't EA get exclusive games rights for a
yes.
period sometime?
So after the Disney acquisition, they gave exclusive rights to EA for a while, which came out with some really cool games. They did a decent Battlefront remake, and then they did Battlefront 2 remake, which wasn't good
Kill
at the
Michael
beginning,
Mouse.
but then became better. And now I think their EA exclusivity is over, so now anyone can make Star Wars games. So we're kind of getting back into that era of magical, like, Star Wars games from everyone. So that's kind of exciting.
And Morgan said, also question, because I hear about Battlefront 1 and 2, but they seem to be talking about two very different eras.
Yeah, so there's the... Do you mean like how there's two different versions? Because there is the Battlefront 1 and 2 from when I was a kid, like 2004-ish.
Like
And then there's
PS2 era.
Yeah, and then there's the PS4 era of Battlefront games. But the games themselves covered all eras of the movies except for the new trilogy, because they did not exist at the time for the original ones. But yeah, so this would have been Battlefront from the old 2004-ish. What is pain to say is, with Disney killing it, this game was ready to come out. This game was ready. It was ready to come out. It
that's
just needed bug
disappointing.
fixing, so it was only like a few months away from
That's
coming
so
out.
sad.
What you're saying is it's somewhere.
Someone has it.
It is available
it's
to
Disney.
download. There are Wii versions of this game available. Only Wii versions, unfortunately, available of this game to download and try out. And it was so close. There's still a lot of bugs, but they were literally in the end phase of it. They just needed Disney to approve the check for it, for them to kind of keep going with it. But
What
Disney
the
pulled
hell?
out. And Disney kind of pulling out, along with some other failures, also killed the studio working on it, which is also
Oh,
a major
God.
bummer. So yeah,
Just image of Mickey Mouse is getting more and more sinister as you speak.
It's like he's
yeah.
staring at you, Jay.
He's like, oh my
He wants to
God.
eat
It's kind of coming for the rest of the franchise and the rest of Star Wars.
I could make an entire this. I was tempted to make this entire thing Star Wars games that I really wanted to come out because there's a lot of them. But yeah, next up, this is I think my last one. So unfortunately, it was not the Last of Us multiplayer game. It was not Concord either.
I tell you, like, is that because there's no pictures of the Last of Us multiplayer game?
There was like one image, I think. Yeah. So that partially, yeah. This was the Retro Studios Zelda game that they were working on, and I just please try different things with this license. This is part of the recent one. So
This time it's not Disney, it's Nintendo.
the other Disney.
The other devil.
What was it? So this was going to be. Let me get my little notes up. This was going to be coming out around 2005, and Retro Studios was working on it. They're like really known for doing really great modern versions of older games like Metroid and the Donkey Kong Country Returns series. They did a really great job with that. And they were working on a standalone Sheik game where you'd play as Sheik from Ocarina of Time. Yeah, and it was set to be in a different genre as well, like more like action orientated instead of like puzzles and stuff like that. And you were going to be going around figuring out like the origins of the Master Sword and like how one of the original male Sheikahs became the Master Sword and all that stuff. and you'd go around exploring these lands. And I was gonna say, what else was there?
That sounds like a fun game. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
It was also going to follow the bad timeline from because Legend of Zelda has 3 different timelines. It was going to follow the timeline where Link died, so it was going to follow an
Yeah.
alternate route.
The unofficial timeline.
Or
Or did they officialize it? Did
They
Nintendo
officialized
officialize
it.
it?
There is a
They were confused for a long time, though.
They were. Yeah, this was kind of like the Skyward Sword before they did Skyward Sword with Fee. But why did I want it? Well, as you can tell, the art, by the way, first of all, is so fucking
Jake
gorgeous
is
for this
badass.
game. But
Chris Angel.
the biggest it does have
Sorry.
Chris Angel. A big reason why I want this is because I just really want them to expand out more with the Zelda franchise. I love traditional Zelda and how it is, but I feel like them releasing one game every 5 years doesn't give them enough time to try new things. So stuff like Hyrule Warriors, where they made it like a Dynasty Warriors game, that was really exciting because we got to see a different, like the Zelda games in a different flavor. And I would love to see them just try everything. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be Nintendo. They could give it to different studios. But I just want to see them try new things and see where they can take it. You know what I mean? Like maybe a more mature Zelda, because I don't know if they're going to do that as much in the mainline games because they're trying to appeal to more people, you know?
Yeah. That's why I didn't vibe with the last 2 games.
Yeah, because like
it's not gritty. It's not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like.
It feels like it's not going all the way when it could be. You know what I mean? Like it could go. Also,
Ocarina and Majora's Mask had that vibe.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And yeah, just imagining the Zelda franchise in different genres. Like Morgan said, like an RPG, or like even like imagine if they did like a God of War clone or something like that. Like how interesting you could get. And it's just more images. This beautiful concept art that I was able to find.
Oh, the one on the left.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which Hyrule is that? That looks like. What timeline is that Hyrule in?
That from this game. This was the old concept art from this. So what happened to it? There's no Mickey Mouse stuff. Oh no! I don't have
no,
slide.
Jake.
Wait,
I forgot.
Did you not have? Did you forget the slide?
No, I didn't have an image. My bad. I could finish though on this. So what happened to it?
you can go back a
the
second.
game.
CPG.
What happened to
We
CPG?
killed it.
There you go.
There you go. So what happened to it? Well, the game was apparently super unpolished, and they said it was akin to playing whack-a-mole because this game was designed for Wii initially, and they said that all you would do was just waggle the Wii remote. So the gameplay apparently, yeah. So apparently the gameplay wasn't fun at all.
So it was a console's problem, not the game's
Part of both. I think they didn't know what to do with the Wii controls at the time.
Jake,
Morgan said, "Can you go back?"
Yeah, I can go back to
maybe to that concept art. Yeah,
this one here.
Yeah.
But yeah, also apparently poor leadership and not admitting to the fact that people weren't really gelling with the gameplay idea. So by the time they got around to pitching it to Nintendo, they were not. They just said no straight up after seeing that. They were like, "No, we're not making this," and then they moved on to making other projects. So unfortunately, this is kind of the last of this project we've seen. And I'm not sure if they would ever go back to seeing Sheik again, because Sheik is now such an old character. Like at the time, the Sheik was only around like a.
But Sheik is like a staple character in the brawls, right?
Yeah, in the definitely in the Smash Brothers for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much.
I feel like it's a cop out for them to be like, no, we can't make a Sheik.
Yeah,
no one knows Sheik.
I would love for them to go back and do this. But
they should make a Sheik game.
So yeah, that is my list of games that are cancelled that I really wish were made or stuck around a bit longer. So yeah, thank you.
Clap,
Oh.
Clap.
Oh my god, your teeth are poking out.
Put that thing
That's
back
how I
down.
smile.
Must stop that.
Are there
Indeed.
any in your list that you didn't add, or any like honorable mentions?
Yes, so I was gonna do an honorable mentions list, but I was kind of running short for time putting my slide together, so I didn't. I unfortunately didn't.
Clap,
get through
clap,
it.
clap, 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 clap.
You got your claps. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely the Last of Us multiplayer game. I was really, really looking forward to the idea of like kind of an open world MMO style game with the Last of Us IP. And there were a few honestly Star Wars games that I've just had a lot of Star Wars in the mind recently.
A lot of them were cancelled.
Sad.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
The KOTOR remake, which is not cancelled, but it pretty much is cancelled because there's been no update on it in the last like how many years. And one kind of niche one, which I was going to include, but yeah, there's time constraints because I've been a bit busy this week, was the Halo port to DS, which they made, but they never officially released. They like literally ported Halo. I think it was just Halo 2 fully to the DS, and me as like a person who did not have an Xbox for the longest time, but loved the Halo franchise, would have been so stoked to have that available to me on my little shitty DS as a kid. So yeah, those are just some honorable mentions.
You've given
But
me an
yeah.
idea for my next presentation, Jake.
Ooh,
Um,
yeah,
Yeah.
Halo.
exciting. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for listening.
Thank
Thank you, Jay. Claps, claps.
Clap, clap, clap.
You find our way out. Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
So I'm just gonna have a quick technical chat. I've been doing cameras. I think I'm probably gonna end up tripping on my words if I'm doing cameras and trying to present at the same time.
Oh, yep.
Can I show you how to do it, Ray?
Yes, I can do it.
Stand by.
Is it
chat.
just stand by a chat? Just tab and then
Go tab and then go set control.
set control. Yep.
And then hit control.
Yep.
Cool. And now that you've done that, you don't actually need to press the buttons on the screen unless you like seeing the words. But if you can you press one of the number buttons? I want to see if it works. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did it work?
Yeah, it's working. Okay, cool. So 1 is I think the wide, 2 is the tight on the right. 3 and 4 are your left and right shots. I don't use them much. And 5 is the screen, and 6 is audience.
Close. Sick. All right.
Cool.
Sick. Let's do it.
Sweet. I'm just gonna quickly get up.
I will say as well, Matt, to add to your Concord thing. I do think Concord got a rough go with it. I don't think it was necessarily bad. But it wasn't on my like I wasn't like super hyped about it. I did want to give it a go, unfortunately.
We did play a little bit of the demo.
We did play the beta, yeah.
Cool. Sorry. Yeah, it's a damn shame. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to play it. I kind of knew it was gonna crash and burn. It's a bit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
You paid full price for Concord, Chris. Oh, that's so sad.
Did you get the
unfortunate.
refund?
I was tempted to pick it up actually as well, but I was scared there wasn't going to be enough people to play because in the beta we were barely finding matches, so I was like, oh.
Slim.
I tend to go press 5 when the next slide comes up. That's just a heads up, Ray.
When the next slide comes up, press 5. Okay, yeah.
And then I hold on it for like 10 seconds, and then I move on to 1 or 2.
Okay, which one is? All right, yeah. I'm just 6 is audience. Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat. I'm just like getting used to the camera.
Remember, it's a
Okay.
it's a not an episode 1. It's
Pilot.
It's a pilot, so it's fine.
Pilot.
It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my my presentation. It's going to be very niche, but essentially, look at what you see on the screen before you. This is a Unity UI. Ignore the red line. I got this from Google. So the top left one, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. That's good. I'm just setting
That's
up.
good.
I'm prefacing this. The position's not a big deal, but rotation -89, 0, 0, scale 100, 100, 100. The big thing is rotation. It's bad. Let's get into it. So the history of 3D art.
Let's go.
So it all started with drafters, engineering people who did drafting. They did designs, they did architecture, and they tended to work on tables. So they would tend to work in top-down formats. And when you're looking down in these top-down formats, X and Y are your horizontal plane. So X going along the page, Y going up the page. And so you think, well, I need to build up. So Z becomes upwards. That's fine. We've got a whole history here. All these people were the start of 3D software. And so they made 3D software, and it made sense. X and Y on your horizontal plane, and Z is your height. All good. That's an example of the axes. Z going up, Y is your depth, kind of, and X is your horizontal. All right. Everything is good in the world. There's nothing wrong. Everyone's happy. Then animators came along, and they thought, oh, that 3D is kind of nice. And so... Oh, sorry, go on, Zan.
I was like, is that a picture of Garfield? No.
It's Baloo
It's like
from the
Oh,
Jungle
it's
Book.
Baloo. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh wait, did I mess that up? I didn't mess that up, did I? Hang on.
No, we can see Baloo.
X is blue. Oh no, I'm. Me and Morgan might have disagreements. Anyway.
Beef it out. Beef it out.
yeah. So you might notice something is all these guys are working in a flat plane, and then when you get to the animators, all the animation media is on a wall. It's all up in 2D, and it's looking sideways into a scene. Now, what happens when you draw X and Y on this plane? Y suddenly is your vertical axis, your up and down, and X is now your horizontal axis. So there is now a disconnect between engineers and artists. That's fine until Disney comes along. I mean, sorry, not Disney. Pixar comes along. And they go, that new CAD 3D software is kind of nice. Let's make our own and make an animation with it. And instead of just sticking to the damn standard and making Z up, they thought, no, we're animators. Z is depth, X and Y. Y is up. And so they created this standard.
Oh.
And so now we have 3D software that exists. Oh, yeah, animation was a mistake. Nothing. Sorry if I'm jumping around, Ray. I realize the cameras are...
No, you're good. You're good.
So the engineering world went on to make it software, and then Pixar sort of stole a little bit of stuff, but it went on to make it software. And no one really thought that these worlds would collide until they did. I don't have any slides to do this, but 3ds Max was originally like an architecture software. A lot of these CAD softwares were just sort of designed for engineers, and then artists picked them up. And then software that was designed for art did also come along. Maya came along, and they just never matched. Z was always up, and Y was always up for artists. So
Look at him.
look at him. That brings us to today.
So happy.
He's very happy. That was a good trip. I still have good memories.
Yeah, that was an actual like model of mud that we put in the sand, like a 3D.
A 3D print. Yeah.
It was a 3D print, and then you
I did a little render over the top. Yeah.
render over the top.
Sorry.
So cute.
Blender is weird. I don't know what it was originally designed for. It wasn't CAD software. It wasn't artist software. But in Blender, Z is up, and that's all good. In Unity, Y is up. And when I import any avatar or any 3D model from Blender into Unity, this is what happens.
Oh no.
In fact, everybody sitting in front of me right now is not a Z up entity. You're not a Y up entity. You're all Z up. And technically, all of you are sideways right now, as far as Unity is concerned.
Oh.
Which is okay. What you do is you put him in a box. This is called an empty or a transform. And you make him a child of that box. And then you turn the box up by 90 degrees. And everything's fine. Everything works. It's all good. Except your world is now Y up, and anything inside the box is now Z up. Any animation, any programmatic animation I need to do, I need to account for this and essentially do like an
Mutt's
axis
dad
swap.
is a box.
What?
Mutt's dad is a box.
So and any oh man, this is hard to explain. It hurts my brain. I hate thinking about this, but I have to think about it every day. Any animation that I do, any trace tracking, any of this shit, I need to account for the fact that it's in a different world space. And I hate it. 20 years ago, they could have just agreed on a standard, but no one did. It gets worse. So, the world is Y up.
It gets worse.
Yeah, it gets worse. Mutt is
This
Z
is
up.
such like this is such like Matt's like this is my problem and you all have to also
Yep.
deal with
This
it.
I love this.
this
I
is
love
my time
listening
now,
about
right?
this. I did
I-
not know it was a
I
thing.
love this.
I don't
Very
get to rant
interesting.
about this shit. I deal with this every day.
It's that meme. You should know this too.
So Blender is weird because they made a Z up world, but then they thought, oh, bones are Y up, which doesn't make any sense. So now
Why?
I
What
don't
the
know.
hell?
Why though?
Because they thought Pixar did it, so let's do Y up, but they didn't match the world with Pixar. So now,
Stop. You are giving me war flashbacks.
fuck. I'm sorry. It's very niche. I hope it's okay. I hope you guys don't mind.
No, it's
So-
interesting.
Right now, what you're all experiencing as avatars is you're in a Y up world. You're a Z up entity, but all your bones are Y up. So, and anytime I do animation, I'm now doing a conversion from Y up to Z up back to Y up.
Wait, yeah. So I was gonna so with bones, we should exist in the Y up world, fine, but we can't because we're not in the box that says
Our
Z up.
bodies are Z up.
Yeah, your skin is Z up, and then you're in a box that makes you Y up.
What our bones.
You've broken Zen.
There's ways I can explain it, but it's better not to think about it. I try not to think about it.
it's like some fucking entity you can't think about. I'd rather not. I'd rather not try to understand what it is.
So you're saying my flesh and bones are doing different things?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
They're wanting to go different directions.
Yeah.
Every day I wake and ask myself, up.
You ruined the joke.
Why up?
Snock's ruined.
I'm sorry. Luckily bones are a bit like flexible. But they don't matter. It doesn't really matter because technically they're designed to exist in any form. But in 3D, every object has a forward and an up and a right direction. These are actually like standards, and it's weird that
Our skins adhere to another law of physics.
it's weird that the up is Y for bones. So yeah, essentially, avatars are Z up entities with Y up bones going through translation layers from Z up to Y up and exist in a Y up world. I've had to try and make this make sense in my head. That's me every time. So if you go back to me, I'm translating. This doesn't matter. This is stupid. I'm translating
man.
No,
Y
keep
up
going.
coordinates from my phone that go into Unity, and then I have to convert them
Deep.
into Z up coordinates to move the empty, and then that empty needs to control Y up bones to do this.
It sounds fucking complicated.
I
Yeah,
understand why you gave the camera controls to Ray.
yeah.
Because you needed to really
It's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but because it's only once you get the system set up, it's fine. But having to think about it for a few
Having
days,
to
on end,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it gets worse.
Yeah.
Guess
This is the second phase of it gets worse.
I don't know how this happened or why it happened, but there's something called right-handedness and left-handedness.
Matt, do you need a drink or a smoke? Maybe just some drugs. Some crack, potentially.
Drugs would be good.
Crack.
Great.
He needs some sleep.
I don't even understand this. But 3D software doesn't even have up-down issues. It has left-to-right issues where, see, on the left, the X is pointing one way, and then on the right, the X is pointing the other way. In
Mhm.
Blender,
Yeah.
X points positive right. In Unity, X... No. I don't know how this works. It does.
Well, isn't this why Maya is the industry standard?
But that's the thing. Everybody has their own fucking standard. It's not a standard if everybody has a different standard. Sorry.
It gets really close to the microphone.
I'm gonna start throwing tomatoes at you.
See, at the end of this presentation, I was like, I'm gonna post my own standard. But that's the problem. Everyone's been doing that for the past 30 years. That we all have different standards now. I don't have a solution for this. Pixar should have just been like, put their foot down and be like, yeah, this is what we're doing. That's what they did. I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's me.
Oh my god.
That
What
was
we
my
do.
rant about Y up, Z up conversions and 3D software and why no one seems to agree and we can't have peace on Earth.
Clap, I
for
guess.
that.
Clap,
Clap
I
for
guess.
that.
Um,
Clap.
This is genuinely just an opportunity for me to vent and no one learned anything. I'm
No, that was
Sounds
great.
good.
That was great.
Clap, 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 clappy.
I learn a lot.
thank you.
Clap,
I'm
clap.
gonna cry, actually.
The fact we have a
Group
bleach
therapy
emote is
session.
actually perfect for this.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap. All right.
Oh, would you like me to
Post
take over
rent.
cameras again, Ray? Or would you like to continue?
Oh yeah, I'll if you want to only.
Yeah, I'll check over control.
I've worked on Blender for some visual computing classes, and all of this brought up PTSD.
Okay, I think you should have control of them again.
Yeah, I got
Sorry,
it.
I hope I did okay with the cameras.
No, it's
Oh,
good.
I forgot that one was an option.
That's right.
My
I threw you off a bit. I kept switching between slides really quickly. I shouldn't have done that.
Nah, that's all good. I think I caught it.
Oh yeah. So our animations are bugged, and also the screen quality is really low. I'd like to apologize to chat real quick about that.
Danny,
Thank you
muted?
for your patience.
I am not. I'm push to
And just
talk.
go in
So
faces.
Oh,
just
okay.
pulling
okay.
faces. I do it a lot. All right, y'all, listen up. I didn't make it to presentation, even though I had 2 weeks to do it. Why? I overestimated my capacity.
No. Just gotta stop.
I did a lot of cooking this week and last week. I'm doing the healthy eating focus. So a lot of cooking. Ray, I might get you to turn.
I can mute if you want.
Please mute. Thank you. I can hear myself. It's very disturbing.
Ray, I need you to leave the auditorium, please.
Hold on, let me mute.
A lot of cooking. It's my life. Work. Also my
Yeah.
life. So, you know, when I'm not saving lives, obviously, with my work, it's not very important, but it is mentally taxing. It is very draining.
Slay, umbrella.
and-
Guy is here.
Welcome, umbrella. Sorry.
Welcome, umbrella. And yeah, overestimating my capacity to actually get things done because by the time I got home, chefed about, and then I just couldn't be fucked. Many distractions. Another reason why. Between petting the cats and Claire Obscure, there was not a lot of time to put together a presentation.
Honestly, Claire's skill is more important.
Yeah, I mean, much indecision as well was a contributing factor. For those who watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which pile of pancakes do you sample from? Don't know. Too many choices, too many thoughts, and not enough action. Not enough. No planning. They say that a a goal without a plan is just a daydream, and that was exactly the process behind creating this presentation today. What does that result in? What is the result? Regret. Much regret. So let's turn it around. Preparation. We all know preparation and entertainment are key. The more preparation we have, the higher the level of entertainment. It is I've literally forgotten the word. What do you call that? What's the maths word for it? No, not that. Exponential curve. Yes. More preparation, more entertainment, more enjoyment. Best
Zane,
fucking
how
thing you've
much of
ever
this were
seen
you
in your
doing
little
during the
life.
stream in and of itself.
And profit. Yes, because profit margins and the more you laugh, chat, the bigger the profit. Monetarily and emotionally. That's you.
Why is Moneybags in the background? Is that his name? What is it again?
That sure is his name, Matt.
Yeah.
So how can we recover? So I'm going to try and do that now in the next couple of slides. I'm going to try to recover. I'm going to cry. Okay, so
What is this?
so I don't have a time machine. So I will.
Dan, what the fuck? Why Hot Tub Time Machine? Why did you pick that movie?
Dang, I couldn't find a good picture of a time machine.
Morgan,
Morgan,
Oh my
thank you for the
God,
gift
Morgan.
sub.
Thank you,
Stonks.
God.
Oh my
Profit.
that's the profit. The laugh.
That's the
Oh,
profit.
that's
You did it,
profit.
Dan, you did it.
Welcome, Dan.
Robert, oh my god, why did you leave me to last to do this as well? I'm fucking
You
delirious.
idiot. That's true.
I was the last person to turn in my slides.
See, Jake
You
was.
said
but-
you go wherever.
Oh my god. So yeah, no time machine here. So I'm going to try to redeem myself with telling you about the ideas that could have been. So let me pitch. God damn it. Let me pitch. Let me pitch. So one idea I did have was Kaden Alenko is not boring. You are.
Who is that?
I love it.
Who's that?
From the Mass Effect
love it.
series.
Oh, okay.
Another one was what your Stardew Valley spouse says about you,
Ah, yes.
or why Harvey is actually the only right choice.
That is not correct.
That is quite
Sorry,
correct.
I am
Thank
not
you.
making out with a man with a mustache.
Okay. Well, that's
Yes.
your.
Go off, I need the kite and slides now.
Then these can be future ones for sure as well.
We also had something Dragon Age. I don't know what that something
Not the
was.
egg.
This image is courtesy of Ray. So it could have been rating the romance in each of the Dragon Age games, or who I romanced, which is pretty boring. My favorite Dragon Age characters, which would have been just a really biased critical tier list.
Why is there a
Or
cat?
why isn't there? Why wouldn't there be? Or Solus really pisses me off. That would also be a subject title for my
Eggman.
presentation. Yeah. Or it would have just been this, which I subjected Jake and Ray to recently. Lucana's romance. I also thought about maybe talking about special effects makeup and what I know about it, because I know a bit.
You should
It would
do
have been
like
a flex.
you should definitely show off some of your creations. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, one day you should do it.
I did also have a think about, and I didn't put I didn't put a slide in for this, but a presentation on characters that are the same. And you know what kind of first came to mind was Paladin Dance from Fallout 4 and Buzz Lightyear.
Yes.
That would have been the inspiration
Yeah, that's
for that.
They also sound the same.
Also, Dr. Harvey in Stardew Valley and what's her name? Amara in Wildflowers. Exactly the same character.
Also, did
The
you
same.
add sunglasses to your? I'm sorry.
I did. Thank you for noticing.
I'm sorry.
So I forget what these slides are about, but we'll have a look. So pitch. Oh yes. Now that I've sort of told you my pitches, since this is the pilot episode, I guess I hope that it will indeed fill you with fulfillment and confidence after reviewing the pitches for my other presentation ideas. Elevated, fabulous. My time presenting, hopefully, will rebuild your faith in Zen exponentially through the roof. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Not
Thank you for your applause, everyone. I
Thanks.
appreciate it. To summarize, I'm sorry. Claire, Obscure Expedition 33.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best that this wasn't a presentation about some Bioware man. And happy 4 years, everyone, for our stream anniversary. What is time?
Happy 4 years. Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
Thank you.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And I love that you didn't have that you like that whole 2 weeks you didn't do anything, and then you made this amazing presentation.
Yeah.
last-
This is great.
Best presentation award goes to.
Canva did a lot of the work. It's surprisingly, so this drawing of me actually predated this presentation. I just had to change the hair a little bit.
It's ready to go.
I did. It was ready to go. I like this, I must say.
That's great. That's
Quite, it's got an aura. I also quite like the stocks going through the roof. The
I like that
your
one.
faith in Zan being restored.
Beautiful.
And I'm quite glad I didn't have a breakdown because it was close. It was close somewhere around here.
Time machine.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the way I'm standing. That's glorious.
This is very good, Zan. Very, very good.
So is this a pitch for your next presentation?
This is something. This is like my frame of mind right now. This is where I'm at. Maybe these will be stickers. I don't know. Is there demand for
You
that?
just
I'll make
want time machines to
All
I
right.
want Shrug Zan as an emote.
As an emote.
I want the hot tub time machine, Zan. The whole.
Okay, you do it.
I have
Has
that,
anyone
Zan.
actually ever seen that movie?
No.
No.
I don't know if anyone watched
Did
that
they
movie.
make two of them? Oh.
They
They
did.
did, didn't they?
Why? Hang on. Is that guy on the left in that movie?
I don't remember him
He
being in
doesn't-
that movie.
What's his name again?
He was the Incredible Hulk once, wasn't he?
No, that's the other guy.
That's
Oh, fuck.
John.
Oh, John Cusack, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's John Cusack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, this
I
is
don't
a
know why he looks like the
conversation
other
that's
guy.
not relevant. I just didn't think he was in that movie. He sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm sorry.
I am no expert on the movie. I never claimed to be.
Presentations, Ed.
Thank you. I'm going to leave this up here as I leave the screen.
This is a great end screen.
Give me
I
a
Beautiful.
Get me a how do I leave? Hang on. Oh, there we go.
Walk
Get me
down
out
the
of
steps.
I need to
Ed. Walk
get
down
off.
the steps.
You can tap Alt if you're stuck.
Oh, there she goes.
Yes, walk like a normal human being.
Zan, if I had to pick one though, I would say I definitely liked that idea you had with characters that. Will you say characters that were the same? Is that what you were saying? Is that one of them?
That would be a great one.
That'd be cool.
You know what? Like the one thing that was holding me back was the fact that I would have to research.
Yeah, there'd be a lot.
And
of
have
that,
a real think about it, you know. And I was like, man, I've got like two.
Next time.
Next time.
Then your proof of funding. Here's $1 million.
Thank you. This is like Shark Tank.
Yep,
Like,
I think you should really do one based on your sculpts. I think
Yeah,
people would
that'd be
really
so
like
good.
them. And your prosthetics that you've made and stuff in the past.
Nodding my
I
head.
will think
enthusiastically.
about that for sure. I haven't done anything recently, and I think that's what
We have a lot of old stuff that's really cool.
so much old stuff.
Well, I'm
Should
not
we
sure what to do. Everybody go on stage.
We're gonna get on the stage.
Oh, we're
Should just ended it with
stage.
Zan's presentation,
Hang
just
on.
like on that screen.
On the
You know, us and the guys hanging out.
I need to get up. Hold
What is this? You're in the shot. That's all right.
San, you gotta get up here, man.
I'm
What is
trying.
that? Oh, hang on. Han, could you move to the side a little bit?
Oh shit, sorry.
No, you're right.
I'm stuck.
Here.
There we go.
Looking at the camera, Matt.
Yeah. You're looking at the camera. Very bright. Sorry, the main light. There's a rim light.
Oh
here.
Christ.
I'll go back to main.
Oh God.
Thumbnail.
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 Everyone get in the thumbnail
Why
I
pose.
don't
not?
know.
Why not?
We don't have to have hot tub picture. You know?
Oh, yeah, we don't. Hang on, let me get to the.
No, but don't do the last slide or crash
I
it.
won't do the last slide.
Hey, Matt, can you raise everyone onto the same level as the hot tub? What axis will you have to move everyone along to do that?
What? I don't know what. Oh, right. I see. This will be on the y-axis. Because everybody's in the little box that converts them properly.
Right now, little box.
It's only if I do operations inside the box that everything gets broken. I was gonna do something before we ended, but I can't remember what it was. Can we move a little bit to the right, everybody?
Yeah.
A few
that's
steps to the
bit.
right. There we go.
Right. Ooh, I'm
Um,
gonna sit on this box.
I'll just. I don't like that you're taller than everybody.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking. You can get up on that. Thank you everybody for watching. So we had a few bugs. Obviously our animations are bugged. Everybody's got their arms out like, I don't know, they've been electrocuted or something. And then the quality of the slides was a bit scuffed. But you know, this my excuse is it's a what is it called again?
It's a pilot.
Pilot. It's a pilot.
Pilot.
I'd like to do this again. How did everybody else feel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I had
is
a fun
great.
time.
Yeah.
I
That was
learned
fun.
some cool things.
Yeah.
And I learned about Zan's brain.
That's how Zan's
your
brain
diagnosis.
operates.
Sorry, just messing with camera angles. Cool. I don't know how to end this. It's the first time we've done this, so
I think
Thanks for sticking with us for 4 years.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
what did
Yeah.
chat learn? What did you guys learn
Yeah,
today?
what's your key
It's time for your
takeaways,
test,
Bill?
chat. It's time for
Yeah.
your test.
Yeah, you had
What was
Test
on
time.
Rita's 5th slide?
Leon Kennedy?
No, Kepler.
Kepler.
No, I'm not gonna go back. Okay.
That's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
really far back. That's really far back.
Oh yeah, shouts out to Zen for having I think the most amount of slides despite the pitch title, which was
yeah.
not having done a pitch. I mean, not having done a presentation.
It was great.
Yeah. I think it was really nice as well to like just talk about stuff that maybe has been ruminating
I
on our
didn't.
minds.
Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy.
Oh my
Faces. Gay cars. Kill animators.
god.
Zan. Cancel games.
This sums it up.
Pretty good. Could be any of
That
our
needs to
streams.
be studied. Yeah. I think it was cool that we all like got to talk about stuff that was on our minds, like you know, going from just little random stuff that we're like intrigued in to like things that maybe are
Right,
bothering
your
us.
posture's fucked.
My posture is always fun. Why am I like this?
Why do you?
I don't know. I'm not sitting weird in my chair. I'm sitting normal.
Maybe you should sit
You
weird.
gotta
Sit
put
weird.
your phone sideways.
Let me
I
sit weird.
fucked up the
Just-
transform.
How's this?
That's
That's
Yeah,
actually
that's
better.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay, I'll sit like this. It's further back. This is more hunched than than what I was doing before, but whatever works.
Matt's doing a posture check. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I definitely went with a comfort pick because I was also a bit short on time this week. Or the last 2 weeks because I've been working on something. So, you know, I would definitely
Remember
like
to
in
stay
future to give a go with
hydrated.
another
Drink
like
your
something
water.
I could research a bit more, you know? So I think that was
Put
pretty
Anne
fun.
in the microwave.
Sorry, I'm just,
I
just
liked
nodding
it. I
to
think it was
everything that's being
interesting.
said.
But yeah, it was cool seeing like even games that maybe we didn't hear of before. What had been, what could have been, you know?
Yeah, I like hearing about all the cars and stuff like that in your dream car garage. I think that was really cool.
Oh shit.
I also learned about planets.
Yeah.
That was
Learned a
pretty
lot
cool.
about
A
planets.
lot of wasp
Kepler,
planets.
Wasp,
Yeah.
David.
Kennedy.
Fairy floss. Yes.
The glass that
planets
rained
that
sideways.
I like marshmallows.
Aliens.
Mm. What is it, Matt?
Oh,
What is it?
mama.
Mama.
I think it means outside visitor in Hawaiian or whatever language they speak.
I
in
have
Hawaii.
it on the slide what it means, I think.
Omelette du gommage.
Or like outside friend or something. I can't remember what it is.
Who's
Nice.
doing a gommage? Please
No
don't.
gommaging.
No gommaging.
We're gommaging right now.
Don't
gommaging?
gommage.
Sinclair obscure.
If anybody wants to try to break things, now's the time.
Who's 33?
Everyone.
I'm close. I'm close.
Oh, I'm 33. I'd be gommaged good.
Oh, you're a bit
No,
No, you're
don't
no.
get gommaged. You're too sexy.
You have a year.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Dim dim dum da da. Dim dim da da dim da lilam.
It's close.
Dim dim dum da da dim dim da da dim da didum.
It's close. Game of the year. Game of the year.
Would we like to end
We
it?
kind of lost the plot a bit, yeah, haven't we?
I didn't know how to end it, so I'm. Oh, hey, birthday hats for stream.
Oh yeah.
Birthday-
what-
oh my god, what the fuck was that? What is this?
That
my
was
God.
for, that was for our D&D
Oh
thing.
my
I
God,
never
what
finished
just happened
it.
to me?
You're a Jedi.
Oh my God, I'm broken.
Oh no.
Covers it up real quick while she
Yeah.
gets dressed.
hang on. I got it.
Birthday hat.
Birthday
We should have
hats.
had birthday hats on this whole time.
Oh shit!
I know,
You're right.
your hat is floating.
Yeah. I don't have hair. Matt, can you make a wig for one of these?
Yeah, just give
Like
me
a
your design.
beautiful
I can...
blonde.
You
Oh my
guys
God.
think
Blonde.
Kingdom Come
Bald.
Deliverance over Expedition 33 would win Game of the Year?
Over what?
Let's be
Sorry?
honest.
Versus what?
I want to play both.
Kingdom Come
Oh.
Deliverance.
Oh, I think it has a good shot. It's got a better shot now that GTA isn't coming out.
True.
Sorry.
You think Kingdom Come Deliverance is gonna win? Kingdom Come Deliverance is gay.
All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. It was fun.
Happy 4 years.
Happy 4 years.
Happy
We'll-
Yeah.
Four years.
Thank
Catch
you
you next
all as
time.
well for
Bye.
joining us, and thank
Yeah.
you, Morgan, for the subs as
For the
well.
2 subs. Oh my god,
Yeah,
thank you.
super appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting us.
Thanks,
Thanks
everybody.
for your support.
Bye bye.
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 Good night or day.